Buenos dias, dobry dzień, dobre utro, dobry wieczór, good evening, buenas tardes. Let's see what's going on in the market. How's everybody doing? Let's switch the camera to the screen so we can see what's going on. Let's see. Looks like market's down a tiny bit more today, which is kind of nice. We got some more discounts to get stuff at a better deal. Good stuff. Let's see. Let's look at the flipping. Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin, $91,359. So it's down. It went up a little bit from its lowest, but it is kind of down. I think it might keep on moving down for a little bit more. For right now, I'll probably for sure feed my cyber puppy. That one's always hungry. I gotta make sure I keep on feeding that one. Toss a tiny little bone to it. That's good. That one's fed. Let's see. Fed the cyber puppy. Let's see. Let's check on the other cyber puppy. Let's see. Maybe I should ask my paper, see if I should feed that cyber puppy, see what it says. Let's see. Should I feed the cyber puppy Dogecoin? Let's see what it says. It said yes, so I tossed that one a bone too. Okay, hell yeah. I guess the cyber puppy be hungry a little bit too, so I gotta toss it some food. Tiny bit of food. Okay, so the paper said I gotta feed it. So I'll probably toss it a tiny little bone for now, so that's good. Okay, let's see. So I already fed 2 of my cyber puppies. Let's see. XRP. I don't know if I should get some XRP. Maybe I should ask my paper if I should buy some XRP. Okay. Should I buy some flipping XRP? Let's see what the paper says. It said yes. Hell yes. Here we go, XRP. Yeah. Flipping yay. Some XRP. Some flipping XRP. Hell yeah. The paper said yes on that one, so I gotta make sure I buy it. Not much, but maybe like $5 I think might be worth it. No, $5 too much, probably $3. I think that's good enough to dollar cost average. Hell yeah. Hello there. Okay, so that's done. The paper told me to buy that one. I bought that one. I want to see if I just fed the cyber puppy. I want to make sure if I need to feed it some more. Should I feed the Shiba Inu cyber puppy some more? Let's see what the paper says. See what the flipping paper says. Oh, so I guess that puppy's kind of hungry. You need some more. So I gotta give that cyber puppy some more food. It's flipping hungry like crazy. I just fed it right now. Right when I logged in, that's the first one I purchased, the first one I bought. And I guess it's still hungry. So I gotta, it said yes on that one. So I gotta feed it some more. Probably like throw it 3 bones. You know, I think it'll be happy. It'll chew the crap out of it. Sort of halfway. Hell yeah. Hi there, everybody. What's my Bitcoin cost average? I go check it out. So my Bitcoin right there, I don't have much. I recently sold it out at a profit, and like I started reaccumulate, so I don't have too much right now. I got $93. So my average cost is at 107,498. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of it, so it doesn't really matter that much or too much. Okay, so I got some cryptos right now. I fed my cyber puppies. Let's see, right now, I should go to this one. Let's see, let's check this one out right here. Elf. I always gotta make sure I support the elf. I gotta make sure I feed the elf, because if I don't, Santa Claus will be mad. He'll be pissed at me, and then I'll be on Santa's naughty list and might not even get half a gift or half a present. So I gotta make sure I take care of the elves, take care of his workers. Gotta make sure they're well fed because they're working in the cold in the North Pole, shivering like crazy, making toys for kids. It's like insane, like flipping slave labor for them. It's like what the hell type deal. But they got to do it, so I got to keep on supporting them elves, because they got to stay pretty, they got to stay beautiful. That's why them elf beauty, you got to support them. Yeah, good stuff. Hell yeah, I supported the elves. They're taken care of. Okay, let's see what's the next one. The next one I'm gonna get, I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna check out. Let's see. By the way, this is not financial advice. This is just me doing random weird trades. That's all. That's about it. Not any financial advice. Hey, what's going on here? Not much. Just doing some weird random trades, some crypto, some weird stocks, some just random stuff here and there. Like right now, I'm gonna try to get some Apple stocks. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll get one like fractional share of Apple. They gave me a pair instead. What the hell? They always do that. I tried to get an Apple. They give me a pair instead. Yeah, maybe I give it another shot. Maybe they'll give me something better this time. Let's see. Let's give it another shot. Hell yeah, this time they gave me an Apple. That's good. At least the second time worked. Awesome. I guess I got a midnight snack now from doing these trades. Cool. I could squeeze out some fruits from the screen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, market kind of crashing for sure. But while the market's crashing, I'm trying to squeeze some fruit out of it. It's all good there. It's all good. Any prediction markets you took, night? Any prediction markets you took, night? I'm not sure. Like there's nothing really I'm predicting too much. Fruit market gonna crash. Yeah, I think the fruit market is probably gonna crash too with everything else for sure. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I got some of these prediction market stuff. A couple of things going. I don't know if I'm gonna win or lose or it's kind of weird stuff here a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't able to do too much trade. See, my take home amounts are going lower and lower because I'm not doing too much trades because the market's going down. But these are like the take home profits that I did. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. But my portfolio is down in general. That means it's a good buying opportunity. Black Friday, discount, sale. See, like right now, like just today, it's down quite a bit. Well, this is unrealized profits. It's just paper losses. Once it's gonna go back, it's gonna recover, like and bounce back up higher than where it was. But for now, it dipped quite a bit. Some nice dippies. When do you buy? Let's see, sell it before the end of the year and cut taxes. That's actually a good idea. Some of the stuff I might do that right before the end of the year. Some things that I might have lost, just to not pay taxes. I'll sell it and then just not rebuy it for a month in the next year, and then later rebuy it. Cause like that's actually a good idea. I was kind of planning on doing some of it, not everything, but some stuff probably. Let's see. So I fed the elf. I fed the cyber puppies. When do you buy? Like it kind of depends. I kind of adding a little bit at a time. I'm dollar cost averaging. SoFi is down for the day, but sometimes I add a little bit to it. So right now, like I might add not much because I don't have too much buying power left. I'll probably add like $3 to this right now. Like it's hard to predict the very bottom. It might. There's a potential it might still keep on dipping, but like just in case, I'm adding a little bits here and there just to kind of get more at a dip. One's gonna go back up higher. Like it'll be at slightly higher profits. I'm trying to do kind of a little bit of that. Let's see, the Novitas thing is kind of sort of moving up a little bit. We'll see what happens with the Nvidia earnings tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen, whether it's gonna go up, down. I don't know. Like it's gonna be pretty crazy. So I think I got enough of this one for right now. I'll probably add to the Tesla maybe. Oh, looks like gold moved up a little bit. Still down on what I got, but I don't have too much of it. But I started $2 cost average back into it. I know, right? My portfolio has more items on the S&P 500. That's funny. Almost seems like that. That's funny. What do I think of VWA coin? Let me see. I don't think I've ever heard of it. VWA coin. Looks like Robinhood doesn't have it, unless it's one of these. But I don't think this is it. Yeah, like Robinhood doesn't have that one. That's actually the first time I heard about that coin, the VWA stuff. The first time I heard it. So I got a whole bunch of Tesla stuff, the TSLL Tesla leverage stuff. I keep on adding a little bit more at a time. I got 150 shares of that one, so over $2,000 worth. I'll probably add it to. Oh, Vanguard. I think Vanguard is pretty decent. Like that's like a good one for the long term hold. Kind of like SPY and all those other good ETF. I think Vanguard is kind of like that. It's pretty decent for the long term, for like a safe hold. That's what I think on that one. Let's see, probably add a tiny bit to the Tesla, the TSLL. So yeah, Vanguard. I think I might have it. I'm not sure if I do. Not much because I have a whole bunch of random stocks. So more Lyft. Let me see. Let me check the Lyft. Lyft is probably a good like opportunity to start adding more to it because I recently had a whole bunch of it. I sold at a profit on that one, but it did dip. See, compared to where it was recently. Because long term, I see it going up to like $30 within now and like maybe 3, 4, like 5 months ish. It's hard to predict the time, but I think it's heading that route in a sort of a near future. But like right now, like I started to add to it. Like definitely, it's a good. Like the thing is, it could still keep on dipping. It could still go to like 19. That's a potential. 18. It's a potential. That's where I'd load up a whole bunch more on that one. But for sure, for me, that's a decent one to add a little bit at a time. Like even if it does keep on going lower, I'll just keep on adding some more. Not much. I don't have too much more buying power left, but like a little bit won't hurt if I add a little bit. So I kind of like that. Like for the long term, like even like when I free up some capital, like I even like to ride the like calls. Like if I get like like leaps, like calls that are like a year out, like get a call like around low 20s and ride it all the way back up where it came from, like $25, 24. Like that's like a decent play just right here. You can just rinse and repeat, just bounce back and forth type deal. But eventually it's going towards the $30 mark. So I kind of like that one. It's pretty good. And the Vanguard, I like it too. I think I have that one. Let's see. For the long term, it's a pretty decent hold. Vanguard and S&P 500. I'm not sure if I have specifically that one. Yeah, I have very little. I got like $9.65. I think I put $10 towards it just recently. For the long term, I think it's a pretty decent play. For right now, everything in general is kind of dipping, but for the long term, it's a very decent like place to park some money and let it grow. The amount that it moves in a year is still probably better than money sitting in the savings, like a normal savings. I think would be way better just having it sit in this one. So I have a little bit, not much, but for the long term, it's like a safe place to invest in. I kind of like it. What do I think about Pepe? Let me see. I used to have that one a little bit. It's another one of those meme coin type of things. Like I don't have it anymore. I used to, but like for me, it's kind of too risky. I mean, you can see right over there, like it says, like actually, I think I lost some money on it, like at one point. But I used to have it over there, just like my history of what I had. I used to have it before, but like it's too risky. Like I don't have like too much time to like try to track it or follow it or anything like that. For the most part, it looks like the momentum is down, like downtrend on it in general. So I don't really, I wouldn't trust to get some more of that one. Like it might be a fun little play, but like I don't trust it. Less likely potential to go up from what it seems like on that one. Good stuff. Let's see. Let's see what silver's doing. I also started adding a little bit to the silver, so I don't have too much in it. Dogecoin, I have some of it. Let me see. Gotta find it. Dogecoin is something like you can't really predict that one, but like it's kind of like a risky bet. I have some of it. I keep on adding to it a little bit. See, I got like $176 in it, and I'm currently down 25% of it, so it's quite a bit down. But like it's not too bad. This is like my cyber puppy. I feed it once in a while, and like sometimes it pops, goes into the profit zone. I sell it at a profit, and then start to reaccumulate some. Buy Bitcoin, hold it. Bitcoin will be worth millions. Stack up while you can. I bought a few at 6K. Still holding strong. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. There, buy Bitcoin, hold it. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, Bitcoin for the long term, I think I see it going up like within like maybe a year and a half or 2 years. I could see it being like 150,000 to $200,000 coin. Roughly, I could see it doing that. Short term, it could dip some more. You know, short term, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. It's kind of trending down a little bit. But like the Dogecoin, I have it. It's like my cyber puppy. I just added a tiny bit to it today, and then the Shiba Inu. Also, like, actually collect more profits on the Shiba Inu. This is like my other cyber puppy. I just added some to it right now. Very little amounts, but like I would dollar cost average, add more money to them, and then once it's in the profit, I'd sell it and then start to dollar cost average back into it again. It's kind of like what I do with those. Good stuff. Let me see the Solana thing. You see what that's doing. So Solana's up for the day. So I think I recently sold out of it too, but like looks like it's not doing too bad. Looks like everything's kind of trying to start to recover type deal. Smart play. Hopefully it's a smart play. Today I don't know if you guys had any issues with the open thingy, the open stock, the open door. Today I had issues. It's so weird. Like, see, I got like three open call sells, and they discontinued the options like selling, buying anything. So then like I had like a covered call on it, and then I had like a couple two poor man covered calls on it and a covered call on it. And then they wouldn't let me do anything with the options. It was so weird. And then they're like, you have to buy extra shares because of the two poor man's covered calls I had. So I actually bought like 200 more shares of that one just to kind of. They're being like weird and pretty fraudulent, like with the options. I actually got rid of options for today for a while, and I was like wondering what the hell's going on. So just to kind of back it up, instead of having a poor man's covered call, I bought like 200 more shares just to have covered calls. Well, it was weird. And later they brought the options back to it, but it was being super weird and shady like for a while. I don't know what their issue was, but yeah, I bought like close to 200 more shares of that one. I think eventually it's gonna go up, but like I'm not sure if I'm gonna trust that one long term because they're being very shady with everything that they're doing, from what it seems like. Like once it bounces up to like $9, $10, I'm gonna sell out and I'm gonna have nothing to do with that one because like I said, they're just being shady. Like today, like I don't know, I was like in the profit zone with the options, and they're like trying to make sure I wasn't able to do anything with it. Like so yeah, they're kind of too weird. Once it gets into the profit zone, I'm gonna get rid of that one completely. Why do you have so many stock holdings? Why do I have so many stock holdings? I don't know. I guess I just got too much, but like most of them are very small amounts. Like they're not much. If you look at it, like most of them is not even a share. Like this one has multiple shares because it's not that expensive, but most of them it's not even a share. Like you can see 0.03, 0 point something. Like a lot of them, I just buy like $1 of it, and then to kind of see what it does, and if it's a good company and I want to add more, like the dollar kind of helps me track it. So a lot of these are just like $1. I'm not sure if this one is or not. Yeah, see, I bought $1 of that when the dollar turned into 67 cents. So I could see if it's a good company. If I want to add more to it, it's at a discount. I could add more to it, but this one's kind of weird. It's just a random one I clicked on. But like, yeah, I got one too many like weird ones, strange ones. I gotta eventually get rid of. But yeah, like I don't have too much of like Tesla. I got a little bit more. Short term, it could still keep on dipping. I think it probably keep on going down some more. But long term, I'm pretty bullish. I think it's gonna go up. But short term, it might keep on following TSLL. But I do have a lot of the TSLL here, the Tesla leveraged. See, I got 150 shares of that one. I got assigned 100 shares recently on the cash secured put. Collected some premiums and like market value 2,400 roughly. So I'm down in the position right now because everything went down a lot. And I do have some more cash secured puts on this one, like this one right there. It's another cash secured put. So I kind of like it for the long term. So this one I'm down on too, but like the expiration date's far out. So my break even price on that one is 1360. And right now it's going for 1625. So it's still like I'm not in the negative zone on that one. So it's not too bad. How long have I been investing? I've been investing since like short-term trades, kind of like this, since last year. I started trading and learning like by myself, self-learning, like with the Webull brokerage. I borrowed $25,000 personal loan, so I started trading with that. On top of that, I borrowed margin from Webull, and I actually ended up in the profit. I ended up ahead, so I paid off the personal loan eventually, and then I switched to Robinhood because like on this one I have more like customizable legs that I could do for the options. But I'm pretty much self-taught. Like I obviously don't know everything. I still got plenty to learn. But like right now, market's down, so my portfolio is obviously down. But like the take-home profits, I wasn't able to do much because I work during the day. But that's my weekly take-home profit. Right now, it's kind of small. Before it was like over 1,000, but like right now, monthly is 2,866. 3 months, it's 6,547. Year to date, 7,947, and then max is that much. But like I don't count that time because I really wasn't doing much. I was like kind of playing around at one point. But normally it's like since April of this year, I started trading right here, and that's where that amount is. But yeah, these are like for the 1 month. These are the trades that equals up to that. So it's not much, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, I started learning how to trade, doing like the more short term trades, like day trading, scalping, options, and all that stuff. I started trading or learning last year, and I still keep on doing that. Like right now, I'm just kind of waiting for the market to recover, and I have a little bit of cash left over to, add some to the better companies that I think will keep on going up. So yeah. Why not just invest in the ETFs? It's safer if you don't have the time to analyze each company. Yeah, it's safer, and for sure in a good ETF, you'll be very profitable. You'll do good, especially dollar cost averaging and like. But like for me, it's kind of too boring. And with this, with the short term trades, at least I could collect cash, like pocket cash real quick, like over there, like a month, that much, 2,866 or whatever. But definitely the long term in the ETF, like a SPY or VTI or VO, whatever, like way safer for the long run. But like with the short term trades, you could make more money faster, and it'll be like take home money that you could just pay taxes on and do use for whatever the hell you want to use it for, you know. But like definitely eventually, like I want to do more, some like have other portfolios where I do more of the long term holding type stuff. Then this one right here, they delisted that, so I can't trade anymore. So it says I got one share, and then if I click on trade, they're not letting me. You know, like I'm like positive, negative, plus, minus zero on it, and then they're not letting me do anything on it. It's like kind of weird. They took my share and ran off with it. What the hell? Flipping Hood, flipping Robin Hood. But yeah. Oh, thanks there, Patrick. 60% ETFs and put gains into this. 30% can be individuals, blue chip stocks. 10% speculative now. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, I think that'd be a good idea. Like, a safe like investment, like you said, 60% ETFs and put gains into this 30%. Oh, okay, I see. Can be individuals, blue chip stocks, 10% speculative, man. Makes sense, makes sense. That's a good idea right there. Some good advice right there. It's a smart move. If somebody does that, like they'll definitely be ahead. Yeah, my buying power is not that big right now because I said I bought like almost $200 worth of the open door stock because the options and they're weird with the options and stuff like that. So I had to get close to 200 more to cover my poor man's covered call because they're being like shady about it. So I did, and then they're still being weird. And then they made the options disappear in general, and then I still had the options, and it's like I don't know. Like I said, once the open door gets into the profit zone, I'll just fully get rid of it. With this one, this is the one I had the issues. Literally, I had options, and then they're like not weren't allowing me to do anything with it. It was in the profit, and then what do you call it? Then they completely got rid of the options. If you go to the open door, like right now, click on trade, they have it. But earlier, they didn't have the option for trading options on it. It was so weird. Remember when I told you about Verizon a few weeks back? Yes, could you remind me what you told me about Verizon? How you like them apples? Oh, the apples are delicious. I love them. Very delicious. Power stock. I know, right? So, like, remind me about the Verizon thing that you were telling me about. Hey there, Maslow. I'm glad you're back. I finally saw you on here. But yeah, what's wrong? What was up with the Verizon stock? It's going up due to change of CEO. Oh, I see. I see. I didn't. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Battery stock on the rise. Oh, nice. Fiber deal with Amazon. Nice, nice. Let's see. Let's see, which other one should I get? So right now it's kind of hard to find the stock to buy because everything is still kind of in the indecisive area. Because I'm pretty sure like a whole bunch of other stuff will probably keep on dipping some more, most likely. It was at 39.40 when I told you it's up to 41, 41.44. Oh wow, really? That's crazy. That's Verizon, right? Let me see. Oh yeah, it did go up. So just recently it was over here. Let me see. Click on the 1 week. So if I click on the down part over here, so just like a week ago or so it was 39.97, 39.87, and right now it went up. Yeah, it's a pretty decent move. Let me see. Up to 50 to 103. Wow, that's crazy if it's gonna make that big of a move. SES AI was 20 cents a few years back, jumped to $3 a few months ago. Wow, that's crazy. How some stocks move like crazy. Yeah, it seems like a decent stock. Like I might add some more to it. Like I don't think I have any of this one. Well, right now I think I have one too many stocks. Let's see. I'm gonna add this to my watch list. Okay, so I added to my watch list. Let's see. Maybe I should ask the paper. Is it worth it to buy the Verizon stock right now? Let's see what the paper says. It said yes. It fell on yes, so I gotta grab at least a little bit. If the paper said yes, that means I got to. That means I have to. Like, no matter what, no matter flipping what, I gotta buy it. It's like if the paper said yes, that means it's yes, right? Yeah, I day trade contracts too when I get a chance. I usually work my day job during the day, but like what do you call it? Sometimes like when I don't do my construction or whatever during the day, I do more of the trading, more active trading. But like when I do my construction work, I still do day trades and whatever I can. It just kind of slows down my progress with my construction, but it doesn't matter too much because it's my flipping company, so I could do whatever. But yeah, usually I try to do more day trades and options day trade or whatever when I'm not too busy with my day job. But sometimes I gotta balance all of it at once. Oh man, T-Mobile's a good one. Have deal with Starlink. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, my carrier is T-Mobile. The one that the service I got is T-Mobile. Oh, nice. Verizon will get a deal with Starlink too. That's pretty cool. That's crazy. I see. Maybe I should check out T-Mobile because that's the carrier that I'm actually using. Let's see. There it is. There's my flippin' T-Mobile. So like Verizon went up, but T-Mobile went down. 1 month it's up. I mean 1 week it's up. 1 month is down. 3 months is down. Year to date is down. 1 year it's down. 5 years it's up. So it looks like it's still kind of moving, but like it started to dip here for a little bit, but like it might recover. I guess eventually it'll continue its uptrend. You no longer had an economy. It's overvalued. Horrible roller coaster ride. I see. Is it worth it to buy T-Mobile? Let's see what the paper says. Is it worth it to buy some T-Mobile? So for the T-Mobile, it landed on no. So I guess I gotta wait on that one. my crystal ball paper said no on that thingy for now. So I guess it kind of is what it is, but um, yeah, it said no on the T-Mobile thingy. It's my drinks, my coffee, my tea, my Marvel drinks. There's me over there. Alrighty, so no for T-Mobile. That's good. That's awesome. Let's see what's the next one there. Ask the paper about PayPal. Sure, I could ask it. Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to buy the PayPal stock right now? Let's see. For right now, it said no. So for the near future, it said no because I said kind of like right now. So it's like that's at least that's what it said. But who knows what happens later. You think it's a good idea to day trade stocks only with options and just trade based on high value? I kind of depends. Usually, like even if I day trade stocks with options, like I usually still try to most of the time play it a safer way. Like I usually get the what do you call it year out. Like I get the leaps, and I trade it as if it was like real stock, but it's still cheaper than real stock. But sometimes when I'm like 100% sure, like the move will do what I want it to do, I sometimes get like the weekly options or like zero DTE type deal if it expires that same day. Sometimes I do that, it's rare. But a lot of times, just to be safe, I buy the yearly options and I treat those as like real stocks, but they're cheaper, than the real stock. But it gives you the more time for it to do whatever you want to do, like that's like kind of like what I do, you know. So PayPal CEO is the CEO of Verizon, FYI. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. But still different companies. Even if like it's the same CEO, like the companies are different. So like they would have to figure out a way to make it go up, to like be profitable again. 'Cause right now it's not that profitable. Looks like. I think it's again. Let's see. May the market be in your favor and have a blessed night. Thank you, there, G-Slot. Take Two Interactive is a good one. Take Two Interactive is a good one. Take Two Interactive is like a brokerage. Ah, coffee. So Take Two Interactive. Which one is that one? Oh, the software thingy. Take Two Interactive software. So it's up today, 2.33%. For the week, it's up 2.02%. 1 month is down a little bit, not too much, but so for like 3 months, it's actually up. Year to date, it's up 29.35. So it looks pretty decent. Interactive software games. So I think let me see what is there any. Let's see what the analysts say. The analysts say like 79.4% say buy, 17.2% say hold, 3.4 say sell. So, but yeah, gaming company. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's the one that's involved in the Grand Theft Auto 6 game. I see, I see. So yeah, I think once the game comes out, for sure, this one should do good. If it's already kind of starting to do good, I think people are bullish on it. They're starting to invest in it. Makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, this one seems pretty decent. I'll probably for sure add it to the watch list. I'll probably add like maybe $3 to it just to kind of have it at a closer radar type deal, so it's easier to watch it, and then add more accordingly. Once it's getting closer to release, like the Grand Theft Auto 6, then I could add more, so then it'll like potentially go up with it. Option put, write it down. Oh, really? What about IWM? That one's up a little bit. Let's see. Let's see what the general picture, general trend looks on that thing. So in general, it looks pretty decent. Year to date, it's up not much. Year, it's up. So it's not doing anything too crazy, but it looks like it's generally trying to go up. But it's not moving up that fast though. IWM tracks a market cap weighted index of U.S. small cap stocks. The index selects stocks ranked 1,001, 3,000 by market cap. The listed name for IWM is iShares Russell 2000 ETF. Oh, so it's kind of like the Russell type deal. iShares Russell 2000, small caps. So it's pretty decent. You just gotta make sure like when to buy it, because like yeah, for the long term it kind of goes up, but not much. But if you could catch the waves, like if you could catch the dip and ride it up, that would be a good play on it for sure. But like in general, it's kind of going up, but it's just taking it a while. It's just moving slow upwards. Oh, nice. Gaming stocks are blowing up. That's crazy. Check OXLC. Oxford Lane Capital. I wonder what that's about. It's down for the day, but it's slightly up overnight. Looks like the trend on it is downwards, but I'm not sure what the. Let's see. Are there any? There's no analyst ratings or anything. I want to read about it. Oxford Lane Capital. Oxford Lane Capital Corp is close-end management investment company which engages in investing in debt and equity tranches of collateralized loan obligation vehicle. The company was founded on June 9, 2010 and is headquartered in Greenwich, CT. This listed name for OXLC is Oxford Lane Capital Corp common stock. Okay, so it's linked in that one. I probably personally wouldn't invest anything in it. Like the trend in general looks like towards the downside. Dividends, let me see. So for the dividends, it doesn't say anything. See, 30-day yield, it's nothing. Dividends, like, so it doesn't show anything for dividends even, like, not even a dividend. See, the dividend should be at least over here somewhere where the 30-day yield, that's where the dividend would be on that one, but it's blank. It doesn't have anything. And the general trend on that is down. I personally wouldn't invest in it. Like, look at the general trend is just going down, down, and down. Yeah, it should. I just see kids trading 2-on-2, investing in it, and now crying it falling. Oh, wow, that's funny. Them poor kids. BCAB. I have a long call on it right now. BCAB. Let me see what that is. BioAtla. Even this one looks more promising than the last one. Because look at the, like, at least it has like a big momentum and volume build up towards the end. And it's at least going up kind of in general, you know. Yeah, if you look at the big picture, it went down. But then right now, the volume, the momentum's picking up. So even this one, it's a penny stock. It's cheap. It's pretty cheap. But this one looks more promising than the last one we looked at. Just the general picture of it, you know. Also, this one doesn't even have a dividend or anything, but in general, it looks promising. Just the chart looks more promising, whatever that is. So about BioAtla. BioAtla INT engaged in the development of a novel class of specific and selective antibody-based therapeutics for the treatment of solid tumor cancers. Its CAB portfolio includes MAB and ADC, whatever. The company was founded by J.M. Short and Carolyn Anderson in March 2007. Is headquartered in San Diego, California. The listed name for BCAB is Bio. Yeah, even this one looks way better. Way, although it's still a penny stock, a cheap stock. Like it's still risky, but I'd way like more likely bet on this one versus the last one we looked at. Just look at even the bigger picture. If you look at it, you can see the big green candles build up, the big volume, and like the big momentum build up. So this one has way bigger potential and opportunity right now than the last one. Like I don't know, maybe just for the heck of it, I could get $1 of it if they'll allow me on one share. But like this one looks way more promising. I wouldn't bet like a lot of money on it, but a tiny little bit probably won't hurt. You know, especially if I see a dip, I might add some more and then just ride the wave, the pop up. You know, and sell at a profit. But yeah, this one looks way better than the other one. Like you look at this thing, like looks like it still like has potential. It's like still wanting to fly up, the volume build up and everything. Just in a basic general picture, it looks not too bad. I mean, anything could happen, but it looks better than the last one. What you holding? Oh, I could show you what I'm holding. One of my biggest positions. These are some of the options I got. But like as in stocks, I got SoFi. I got a lot of SoFi. See, I got 224 shares, $5,861 worth of it. I recently sold a whole bunch of it at a profit, and then like it started dipping. So this is the amount that I have. I'm obviously down on it. Over here, I got a SoFi call, like a Leaps. I'm down on that one too. But I think long term is gonna keep on going up. So I used to be at a profit on this contract, but I didn't sell it, which is fine. I'll just wait and sell it later when the whole thing goes higher and take all the profits. But yeah, I think SoFi is my biggest holding so far. I got 224 shares. That's equals up to $5,861 plus the Leaps call option. Let's see, Novitas and VTS. I got some of this one. I got 139 shares of that one, over $1,000 worth. And then I got like 2 cash secured puts on this one. So I think I'm down on this one too. Recently I collected a whole bunch of money writing it up, but like it started dipping. So my break even on that one is $8 as a cash secured put. Right now it's at 780. So I'm slightly below the break even price, which is fine because I know it's gonna go back up over there where it came from and go higher. And that, I mean, that's what I think. What I think at least, or predicted doing. Because Nvidia invested billions of dollars into it, like, and it has a higher likelihood to multiple X than Nvidia. And they did make money. I wrote it all the way up from here, from like $6 and $7, all the way right here. Recently, I collected profits, and then I started dollar cost averaging back into it, like as it was dipping. So I like that one. I'm holding mostly calls since I'm new to options. I have calls on ASST, BYND, CODX, and HDZ. Oh, I see there. Big block key. Oh, how old am I? I'm 42. I'm 42 years old. But yeah, that's the one I have on the Novitas stuff. And then let me see. Lumen, I got some of that. I usually rinse and repeat. I buy some of it, I sell it. Like sometimes I sell, I get $1 back of it just to track it Once I sold it at a profit, I bought $1 back. The dollar turned into 67 cents. So right now might be a good time for me to a little bit maybe at a time adding to it like dollar cost averaging. So yeah, I might eventually start doing that, but like that's one that I keep on buying and selling. Lyft, I do the same thing. I don't have much. I recently sold a lot. I had hundreds of shares of that one and options and leaps. For real, you thought I was 27 years old? That's funny. Oh, thank you there, plenty there. But like that's funny. I thought like I look older than 42, but I guess you give me 27. I guess that's a good thing. I guess it's better to look young a little bit. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, lift. I like the lift. I got like not much. I recently had a lot in it. I had call options. I had shares, like hundreds of shares. And then like I sold out at a profit when it was at the highest. I started to re-dollar cost average back into it. So yeah, so right now like I think I added some today right there. I got a queued order just for the heck of it. I might add a little bit more. I don't have too much buying power left because most of it's used up, but like yeah. This is Robinhood app. This one right here, this is Robinhood app. I'm guessing straight up voice. Oh, I see, I see. Cool, cool. ELVR. Let's see. Eleva Lithium Limited. This one looks pretty promising for the long run in general. Like the short term is like nothing, everything's down, but like in general it looks pretty decent. Like I don't have any of that one. Let me see. I did put it on my what do you call it watch list. I want to see exactly what it says about it. Elvera Lithium Ltd. engaged in the exploration, development, and mining of lithium raw materials. Its portfolio includes projects in Quebec, Canada, United States, Ghana, and Western Australia. The company was founded in 2000, is headquartered in Brisbane, Australia. The list is name. Okay, so this one seems pretty decent. Let's see. I might get a little bit if they'll let me get like a fractional just to have it a little bit better, closer to the radar, but it looks pretty promising, especially after the 1 year treaty with the rare earth mineral with China. Once that's up, that's when all of these should be bouncing up like crazy. Like when the deal with the U.S. and China for the rare earth, once because they have like a year deal that they made. If once that year is up, I think all of these will start bouncing up like crazy again. Because right now, mostly everybody depends on China with the rare earth mineral stuff and all that type of stuff. Lots of call options bought on TMC. Think it goes up. TMC, let me see. So I guess this one, right? TMC, the metals company. That one is down. I mean, it looks like if you look at the big picture, it looks pretty decent, but like it's up for the day and it looks like it's doing good kind of in general. I mean, let's see. I have some of it actually. See, I got so much stocks like that I don't even know what I got, but like see over here I got $4.85 on that one. So out of my holdings it's up for the day, but it's slightly down in general. But if I have it, that means I kind of trust it a little bit. So I think it might have some good potential. So like yeah, I think it's pretty decent. Like right now, especially it's hard to predict what it's gonna do with all the economy doing its weird thing with people being scared about the company, the TMC Metals, INC, Deep Sea Minerals Exploration. Okay, Deep Sea Minerals. But yeah, I have a little bit of that one. Looks pretty decent. ASML WBD. Let's check ASML. ASML Holdings. That's like a kind of a big stock. Pricey stock. 3 months it's up 35%. Year to date it's up 41%. 1 year it's up 53%. 5 years 137. Max 1,300, 877. So it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks like the momentum's kind of up on that for the in general. I got very little amount of it too. So I have that one. I have $9.64. I don't have it on my watch list. I'll probably add it to my watch list. So like right now, like it's hard to predict short term right now what it's gonna do, but long term, like I could see it doing, like pretty good, pretty decent. Because look at the general picture. It looks like it's going up and down, but heading the upward direction. So looks decent. Homie said Bitcoin to hit 74. Well, it keeps getting closer and closer. I know, right? It does keep getting closer and closer. That's funny. There's a chance, who knows? I'm realizing how heavily the market is already reliant on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's all like intermixed together. Where's Meta going, bro? Was Bitcoin a bull trap today? I think possibly it was a bull trap. Let me see. Because I'm not sure if everything's still recovered or not. Let me see. I got a text here. Okay. I just had to check a text here real quick. But Meta, I think Meta might still keep on dipping some more. Bitcoin, I think it was like a trap type deal. I think it might move down some more, but I'm not sure exactly how much more. Like obviously, nothing's 100% predictable. Yeah, Meta moved down some more. I think it has some more downward way to go before it moves up. Like it's just my guess. Like I do have Meta. I started actually buying into it. See, I got over $1,000, actually closer to $2,000 worth of it. So I got 2.8 shares, $1,714. So like there's a possibility that it might keep on going down some more before it starts heading up. For the long term, I'm very bullish. I think it's gonna go for the long term. I think it's gonna go back to like where it used to be, like close to 800. Then it's gonna go past 800 and it's probably gonna go past like 1,000. That's what I think. Not financial advice, but long term, that's what I think it'll do. But short term, it might keep on dipping. From what it looks like, it may keep on dipping for the short term. So I don't mind because, like, yeah, I do have it, but the trend and everything looks like towards the downside. It's like one down below the Bollinger Band keeps on going down. The volume and momentum and the trend, everything looks like towards the downside over there. So, like, for the short term, I might keep on heading downward. For the long term, I'm very bullish on it. I think it'll go up. Yeah, crash bad. Question: if you invest $20 and it drops to the point you've lost your 20, does that mean you're out? I don't know what you mean by that. Like Nina Baby TV. Like if you get $20 of a stock and your $20 turns into zero, that means the whole company crashed. That means the whole company turned to zero. Literally, like even if you buy in like Meta $20 and your $20 turns to zero, that means Meta stock went to zero. That means the company crashed, bankrupt, doesn't exist. It's poof, gone, pretty much. Doesn't matter what kind of amount you have. For example, you put like money in like even like Apple, for example, $20. Then your $20 turns into zero. That's like I'm not talking about options. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm just talking just straight stock, straight company. If you put $20 in Apple company, Apple, like then like your $20 turns into zero. That means Apple went to zero. The company most likely went bankrupt, disappeared, doesn't exist. If it's zero, highly unlikely for that to happen, but that's the case. Like in that case scenario. Let's see. Tell me more about Tesla short term, down or up. Let's see. INTC, there was a 3.2 million call by at 40 earlier today. Oh wow, that's a big caller. Tesla, it's hard to predict. Let me see. It might, like, I'm not a financial advisor at all. I can't say what's gonna go up or down. Like, if I do say something, that's what I think. The doesn't mean that it'll happen. But it looks like Tesla, like just what I think, Tesla might go down some more short term before it goes up. Because you can see the trend right now in general is towards the downside. And I do have Tesla. I have a lot of it. See right here. I have $539 worth of Tesla. I just keep on adding to it a little bit at a time, dollar cost averaging. And I have the TSLL, the Tesla leverage. But short term looks like it might keep on going down a little bit before it starts to recover. And for the long term, I think it'll go up. Uh, but I think short term, there's probably going to be some more dipping on that thingy. Just my personal opinion, not financial advice, because I have Tesla myself, and on the holdings that I have is going down, but I keep on adding to it a little bit at a time. You find out Elon is Johnny Depp? Oh. Dude, how'd you figure that one out? That Elon is Johnny Depp? That's pretty cool. They're like what do you call it? A joint type deal. It's like a joint custody of two people together. It's kind of weird, but I guess it is what it is. I don't think that's the fact, but it's funny. So, like your market value for Tesla, as an example, it can never go to zero unless Tesla crashes to zero themselves, right? Uh, in a way, yes. For example, if you put like $100 into Tesla, and for you to, like, that's not in options, not in anything else. It's just to the stock itself. So like for you to lose that $100, pretty much the Tesla stock has to go to zero, which is highly unlikely. Even in the short term, if it goes down a little bit, your $100 may turn into $90, into $80, into $70, depending how low Tesla goes. If Tesla goes to zero, that's where when your $100 goes to zero. But that's super highly unlikely for that to happen. But for the long term, I see Tesla going up higher. That's why I have a lot in Tesla, and I try not to have what do you call it, zero in companies, or like invest in companies that could turn into zero. Actually, I could actually show one right here. I think I have one. Let me see. I'll show you one. See, one company that I had that turned into zero, that went bankrupt or whatever. See, this one I have, it says I have one share of it, but see, it says I have $0.00. So it's like I'm positive, negative, plus, minus zero, and then I can't do anything with it. I can't trade. But see, like that's where your money turns into zero. Like, see, the company or whatever, that ETF or whatever the hell that is, doesn't exist anymore. That can't even let you look at the chart. See, but I still have one share and I can't do anything with it. That's when your money turns into zero. So if I had like $100 in this company, in this thing, and it went to zero, then that's when your money could turn into zero. See, I have $0, but I got one share. Oh, you're welcome for the explaining. Plug, there was a 727,000 call buyer at 3 strike earlier today. I jumped in as well. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'll not check it out. Robinhood gave me the free $5 stock and I chose Nvidia. Oh nice, that's awesome there. That's awesome there, Nina. It's dropped like four, so I was curious how it works. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like this stock right here. See, like I had it, but it turned into zero because it's delisted. You know, like if a stock goes so cheap that then it gets delisted, or if it goes bankrupt or whatever, that's when your pretty much money that you invest goes to nothing. Good stuff. So the plug thing, let me see. Plug. It was a 727 call. Let's see. Let's check out plug because I do have the plug thingy. I have call options and I have some shares on it. So it's still down. It went up a little bit. But see, I have like not much, 22 shares, $37.93 value. But then I got a whole bunch. I got 7 contracts, but I got a way long time ago when it was higher. But the thing is, I have a long time on it. I got till like whatever that January 21st, 2028, 7 contracts. See, I'm down quite a bit on it, but like it's fine because I got a long time on it, so we'll see what it does. But yeah, I think eventually it should go up. Just my opinion, like anything could happen. But even if I go to the max chart, you could see some big volume and those big green candles build up. Go to see the bigger picture. But in general, I think this should do okay from what it looks like. Not sure, not 100% sure, but it's kind of like a halfway risky trade. But I'm in it. I kind of sort of like it a little bit. See what it does. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know exactly what it's gonna do. It's still like a risky trade, but I'm in that one, so I like it. Hey there, Diesel. Good to see you back here. It's going good. So far, my portfolio is down. I wasn't able to do too much trading, but like I did a little bit. Like I bought some extra stocks today, and they got some more crypto today, and then yeah, not much. I was busy working with my construction job, but like I wasn't able to do too much in the stock market. Then link me up with a job if you have one. Link you up with a job. Nobody's funding you. Yeah, don't get it. So, sorry to ask, but can you please help me fund my account? That's if you don't mind. And account I have one took 4 years to pay that one. But they found bankruptcy and will eventually get cash from it. Look at their business. Okay. Oh, thank you there, my music, Gen X. But yeah, like I'm trying to explain everything as good as I can. Obviously, I'm still kind of new to this myself. I started trading last year, so yeah. Then once in a while, I like to feed the elf right there, the elf, because like the elf gets hungry, needs to be fed too, you know, and that makes Santa Claus happy. That way we're not on Santa's naughty list, you know. That way might get like a half a gift or half a present for Christmas just for supporting his elves, his workers, you know. Like they be working in the cold like crazy. They're shivering and like super cold. Like I'm pretty sure will be grateful for anything that you toss their way, you know. Like, and they try to stay pretty while they're working, you know. That's why it says elf beauty, you know. So it's kind of cool. BTC is bouncing off 90K. Day trade it. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that could be a good potential to day trade it. But short term, it could still keep on bouncing down some more. You know, like it's still kind of risky. Holding long for sure, it's the safer bet. You know, but day trading sometimes it's funner. You get the thrill and you get to collect faster money if you know what you're doing. But like yeah, it is trying to bounce off the 90, but there's a still possibility that could dip lower and go lower for a little bit, you know. Like obviously everything's a risk, you know, especially crypto. It's less predictable than the companies, than the stocks. I mean, I have it myself right now. I don't have much. I got $92.45 worth of that one. But Yeah, definitely 90 at 90,000 is like a good support where it tries to bounce off, but like there's still a potential for it to go lower than 90 and keep on going down. So I just kind of stay put at the moment at where it's at. But yeah, it's a pretty risky trade, kind of. And then once in a while, I feed my cyber puppies, like the Shiba Inu cyber puppy. Especially this one, it likes to pay because I usually add quite a bit. Then long term, it goes into the profit zone and it pays me back. But yeah, probably add a bone to the toss a bone to the cyber puppy. You know, I think you might want some tiny bit more. Yeah. My hungry cyber puppy. This cyber puppy is pretty full. Like I gave it way more than enough because like it got like $173 worth of food in it. So I gotta wait on that one for a little bit more. It's too volatile, too long hold unless you got in at 60K. Yeah, like if the Bitcoin drops quite a bit more, then like for sure it'd be a good idea to load up on that. But for right now, like I'm just gonna see and wait what it does. Yeah, I got like actually I want to see what Walmart's doing because the Walmart's earnings are coming up shortly too. Like Nvidia's earnings are coming up like I think tomorrow after market close. Walmart I think there's the day after. I think Walmart's gonna be like Thursday. Yeah, I think Walmart's earnings. Yeah, right now it's kind of dipping a little bit. That Dogecoin might buy a little before. Oh, nice. But yeah, Walmart's like it'll kind of predict what's going on in the economy. Like once they do their earnings and all that stuff, they'll see if enough people are shopping there and all that stuff. You know, to see where the economy's at. Like it's a good indicator. So if it does dip like to like 100 or a high 90s or whatever, that's where I kind of like to load up on that and write it up to like over here to its highest point. But I might wait a little bit to see what happens in the earnings. I do have a little bit, not much of it. I sold at a profit recently. I'm starting to reaccumulate. So this was the first for me. My TLPH stock went up today, but the long call went down a lot when it was positive yesterday at a lower price. Oh, that's interesting. That's weird. That like the option went down. That's crazy. I actually had some of that one and I sold it at a profit earlier, but I didn't have too much of it though. I was thinking buying a call for MNSTQBT. The market the market makers are shorting it. Oh wow. Call for MNST. Let's see what MNST looks like. So it's up for today, down overnight, up for the week, for the month, 3 months it's up. So it looks like this one does have some good momentum going for it, like uptrend momentum. So let's see what the analysts. So the 25 analyst ratings, 56% say buy, 32% say hold, 12% say sell. So for the most part, people are kind of bullish on it. I don't have any of that one. I'll probably add it to my flipping watch list. I'll now read more about the company because I don't know about Monster. Is that like the Monster energy drink or is that something else? Oh yeah, Monster beverage. So yeah, that thing's doing pretty good. Mm. Yeah, a call might be a good opportunity for that one since like you could see how much percent wise it grows. It's not bad. I'm sure I might add like $3 just for the heck of it to have it on a closer radar. Let's see, I'm gonna ask my paper, is it worth it to buy more Monster? Let's see what the paper says. The paper said yes. My crystal ball paper, it said yes. It flipping said yes. It likes the Monster drink. It likes the Monster company. Hell yeah. If it said yes, that means I gotta add some more to it. It knows what it's talking about sort of halfway. So I gotta make sure I get some more of it. Gotta make sure I get a whole bunch more of it. Maybe I'll add another $3 more to it because the paper said yes. And the 3 is kind of a lucky number, so I might as well do that. Hell yeah. Hedge fund strategy is funny. When did you start trading, investing? Are you asking me there, Jan? Like last year, I started trading like the way I'm trading right now. Like doing like options, day trading, swing trading, scalping, options, day trading, all kinds of weird stuff. Some crypto. It's a whole big mix of stuff. But yeah, the my crystal ball paper thingy, like it said yes on the monster, you know. So my flipping, like my white crystal ball paper, my white paper helps me make green papers. It makes me make lots of green papers. My flipping white paper is making me lots of green papers. So it's pretty awesome, pretty cool. So I kind of like that. It's doing its thing. It's doing its magic, sort of, kind of halfway, a little bit. Let me see. Which one? Which one did I want to see? Yeah, I already supported the elf. That one's taken care of. I don't need any more on that one. Let's see. I keep on dollar cost averaging into the TSLL. That's the Tesla leverage. So I got over 150 shares of that one. Then I got a cash secured put in that one. And I do have another queued order to buy some more for tomorrow's market open. Maybe I should ask the paper if I should add some more to the TSLL. Maybe I'll do that. Should I add some more? Should I buy the TSLL? Let's see what the paper says. The paper fell on yes, so I gotta add some more in that one. So yeah, I guess it likes that Tesla stock. I guess it sees a good future for it. Even if it's short term, kind of dips a little bit, I think it's fine. But I think it knows that it doesn't want me to miss out on the opportunity, so it wants me to get some more of it. So I'll probably get some more. Probably get some more of this one, the TSLL thingy. Ask the paper, call for QUBT. Let's see, so diesel tanks need to invest in. Just got Robin still figuring this out. You know, like if you traded out and made minor profits, how do you Uncle Sam so he doesn't take me to jail? Okay, so ask the paper. What should I ask the paper there, a bandman Juan? And I get the profits first paying. I think you should start a course to teach the paper. Start a course to teach the paper strategy. That's funny. Robinhood will flag you. You can apply for a funded account. Oh, funny stuff. Start a course to teach the paper strategy. The funny thing is, even with the paper strategy, if you know what you're doing, even just 100% following the paper, if you stick to your plan, stick to your strategy, you can actually do pretty good as long as you buy the right amounts of whatever it tells you to do. You could do pretty good. Ask it if we have seen the bottom of crypto. Okay. Have we seen the bottom of crypto? Let's see what it says. The paper said no. Flipping paper said no on that question. Oh man. First no all day. That's funny. Oh man. Crazy stuff. I know a guy that makes trades based on like stars alignation, so paper is cool. That's funny. Uh, how to trade? So one guy does the trading based on stars. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess if it works for him, it works. You know, people have their own strategies. Like here, like the paper does some of the work, so you know it's all good. Good stuff, man. Buy highs. Oh man. Uh, come on, dudes. Don't try not to give too much of a too bad advice for some people that don't know how to trade. Then people might not be that happy if they kind of follow what you guys are saying. Uh, how are you guys educating yourselves on investing? Share the gems. Like how I educated myself, I just jumped straight in it and started learning on my own mistakes, just doing trades and learning. Like sometimes I'd win, sometimes I'd lose. On top of that, on top of like learning on my own mistakes, I flip and watch a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of educational stuff. Just never took any courses, anything like that. You know, just self taught watching videos. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that could help learn like pretty much anything you want to learn. Watch a lot of videos, throw a whole bunch of paper. Oh, that one, the paper strategy is just for the pros. You can't do that one yet, you know. I'm sort of halfway a pro, so I could use the paper, you know, but like if you're not a pro yet, I suggest to kind of not use the paper. What do you think of $13 strike on QUBT? Let me see. QUBT. $13 strike. So you're talking about like are you talking about like a call option or something? Let's see. I don't know which date you're doing, but $13 strike on a. Actually, if it's something short dated, I don't know. Like especially this quantum computing is so like risky. Like I probably wouldn't. I have quantum computing myself, but I literally am not sure what it's gonna do here shortly. It's this one's kind of hard to predict. I think super long term, I think it'll go up. That's why I have it. For the near short term type thing, I don't know. I don't want to try to guess it, but it looks like it is trying to head back up because on the Bollinger Band it dipped below, starting to bounce back towards it. Let's see monthly one. But yeah, that thing like right now short term, like I have no idea, man. I don't have any suggestions. Looks like it is trying to pick up some momentum or whatever, but I wouldn't do anything. I'm not even adding to what I got because it's hard to predict what it's gonna do. I'm down currently on it, but literally I don't know what to suggest on that thing for right now. It's pretty confusing at the moment. I could throw the paper, but then like might be too risky for you. Chat GPT and Grok how big. I watch YouTube videos and ask the AI to help explain break down things I don't understand, and take profit. What's point where you want to close your position, profit and stop loss, the opposite, like how much you are willing to lose maximally. Bitcoin go to ZERP. um, but yeah, Bitcoin still kind of trying to bounce off the 90 area, the 90,000 area, but who knows? Who knows what it'll do? Looks like the gold is trying to head back up a little bit. Oh, I don't have too much gold, but I recently started adding it, but it is in the profit zone a tiny bit, which is kind of nice. So I might maybe add a tiny bit more to this one, not much, because I don't have too much buying power, but gold I think won't hurt. Kind of like gold for the long term. It's pretty nice, pretty decent. Maybe on top of that, add some silver. Okay, let's see some silver. Some flipping silver if I could find it. I know it's out here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, silver's trying to trend upwards too, which is kind of nice. Overnight, it actually moved up. That's pretty cool. So I might get some more of the silver thingy. Be $3 worth of. Actually, before I buy it, like on the ask the paper, is it worth it to buy silver? Let's see, is it worth it to buy silver? Let's see what it's right now. Let's see what it says. The the crystal ball paper said yes, so I gotta make sure I buy some silver. It landed on the flippin' yes. Landed on the flippin' yes like crazy, so I gotta buy some more silver. Flippin' A like crazy hell. Hell flippin' yeah. Hell to the flippin' of the yeah. Here we go. And to make it more lucky, because see the paper fell on, said yes on silver. It has the 777s. So I gotta buy $7 worth, and it's gonna make it pop towards the upside. I think that's like the combo that like I gotta put in to make it bounce. I think that's a good thing, sort of halfway. Okay, so I got $7 worth of that one. Buy $15 of silver. Yeah, I don't know if I should have started with Robin. I'm seeing a lot of people say it's not good. What do you use then? I have a question. Do you have a pet, Nicky? Yeah, I have pets. I have 2 cats and a dog. Yep, sure do. But yeah, so I got some silver. The paper said yes for the silver, so that's pretty cool. So I got some gold and silver. That's like my cyber bling. The gold and the silver in the stock market, that's like my cyber bling. I can't like physically put it on my hands, make it shine on me. So like I call it my cyber bling. I could, you know, buy the cyber version of it a little bit. I gotta drink some of my tea and my coffee here so I could kind of stay awake for a little bit longer. Hell yeah, gold's moving up. Fantasy balling. Awesome. Let's buy some fantasy balling. Let's see what that does. Fantasy balling. Look, that one doesn't have any fantasy balling. Oh, it's cause I misspelled it. I put two S. I gotta put one S. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta put like one S. Okay, then it'll work. Look, it doesn't have that one. Fantasy Ball. The closest one is got. It's like the IGN, the best game of 2025. It's got that one. So instead of the Fantasy Ball, like you get that one. Looks like that's the only option it has for the Fantasy Ball thing. For the Fantasy Ball one, I'll probably get maybe this one. Display data. Never mind. I think this one's not worth it. This Fantasy Ball thing is too weird. Okay, so to make profit from that purchase, you have to sell. Yeah, yeah. To make profit, you gotta sell for sure. I meant your virtual gold, silver. Instead of having it physical, you've got it virtually. So you're. Oh yes, yes. You're right there, Chase Weber. It's just I'm being kind of sort of stupid by like trying to look up that thing that you're talking about. But yeah, fantasy balling. Yep, cyber blaying. Cyber. Yep. I just I'm being weird by understanding it in a weird way. But yeah, fantasy balling. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. I know, right? Exactly. Got to make the content fun. That way you go like try to learn how to trade and then you fall asleep, and then like if you go somewhere where it's like a whole bunch of weird jokes and weird random fun stuff, you want to stick around and actually it keeps you awake and alert, then you might learn a thing or two. Although I'm kind of a newbie myself. I started trading last year, but I'm kind of what do you call it? Streaming live what I'm doing. If it could help somebody, could help. But I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I just kind of like to share what I do, and it's kind of like my cyber campfire. You know, it's like a cyber campfire where I'm chilling by the fire, and like other people like gather around and we talk about like stock market and like cool stuff, and like share opinions and all that stuff. It's like a cyber campfire, cyber community where you get to chill and ask questions and get ideas a little bit type thing. I think it's pretty cool. What about Diamond? Diamond, I don't think they have something that actually ticker symbol for Diamond. I think I looked it up before, and it has like random stuff like that, but I still don't know. I gotta figure that one out. Diamondback Energy. So there's an energy thing that's Diamondback. Is there a setting that automatically buys when it set a price on Robinhood? Yeah, there is. For example, like let me see. If I go for an example, SoFi, this is where it is. If you click on trade, you click on buy, then you click on over here where it says dollars. You click on that one. Then if you want it to reach a certain price, you go to limit order, like, and that way you set an order, and then once it reaches that amount, it'll try to buy it for that amount. So you could put the amount of shares, but this one you have to do in shares right now, like because it's aftermarket stop limit. So yeah, this is the one like where your order limit. You want to purchase for a certain price, then you like one share. So in this case, you're buying in shares, and then right here they say how much the bid is, how much the ask is, and you could put your own price. You could put a lower price once it hits the what do you call it, the market, like the value goes down and it hits the price. It could buy it for you for that price. So for example, the bid is 26.12, the ask is 26.13. So if you want to get for a cheaper price, you go 26.00. That's an example. So you do that one, set that, and then it'll set. You could click on 24-hour market. You could click on over here for a longer time, extended hours, 24-hour market. Like you could like make it like more customized, made to right now 24-hour market. So and then like yeah, you just do the order, and then wait for that to fill. You know, so that's like usually what I do if I want to get something at a discount, like and whether it hits it or not. But once it goes and hits that price, like most likely you'll get it for that amount. So see, there's a whole bunch of options you could play around. There's like trailing stop order. If you're in a profit, you could set that up to where like it's gonna move your profit up with it. Like that way, like if it's gonna keep on going higher, it'll keep on going higher. And then once it starts dipping, the trailing stop order will make sure that you take profit without it going too far, depending how and where you set it. There's so much different things you could do on here. But to get it for a discount, like over here, limit order, that's where you set your price where you want it at. Once it dips and hits that price, then you could get it at that price. Robinhood will buy it for you for that price. So that's that thing. Yep. Hi there, Emmanuel Chuck. Got Robinhood early last year and learned a ton. Still don't know shit. Sure. Nikki, do you have a pet? I came up with new strat. I have a pet. I have a couple pets. I have two cats and a dog. So yeah, they're Janrid KOSIL 5899. I have three pets. I have two cats and a dog. Not rich to buy whole shares. I'm doing a fractional. Will those options work with fractional buys? Options work. Options are kind of risky, especially when you're beginning. You could do options, uh, but options are very risky. Options they could expire worthless. For example, if I'll show you here, options they control. One option controls 100 shares of a stock. So you go trade options. For example, I click on this one. If you click on buy a call, for example, over here, you want it to reach, for example, over here, $28. If it doesn't reach $28, the money that you're putting in will expire worthless. The whole amount just disappears, vanishes into thin air, just disappears. There's a simple explanation of like when you buy or sell calls or puts. Options are way more risky, especially the shorter dated ones. It's like most likely you're gonna lose all your money in it, especially if you don't know like where the stock's going. But if you do it the opposite way, where you sell a call or sell a put, like you sell a put to get in the stock, but that way you need more money to do that, but you could make more money passively doing that. So for example, over here, I could click on this one. I could click on sell. So over here, I could collect the $76 to potentially get this stock for a cheaper price. So I get paid by getting into a stock for a discount. But the thing is, you need to have enough money to buy 100 shares of the stock if it reaches that price. Because if it does reach that price, Robinhood will have to buy 100 shares of SoFi stock for $26. This is one of the safest out of the options contracts that you could do. And I do a lot of this type of contract on Robinhood. It's like literally one of the safest way you could passively make income, especially if you're doing it in a good, safe company. I made tons and tons of money just by doing this. But like I said, like to do this, you need to have enough money for collateral to be able to buy 100 shares of stock that you're trying to make the contract with. Place a paper with yes and a paper with no. Place a food on both and just wait. How your financial advisor. Dog, because they smart than cats. Cancel the opportunity and execute the order for you. I know, right? For sure. That's funny. I'll stick with gold and silver. It's held my value way better. That works. Gold and silver is always good. That's some interesting gambling. Oh, hey there, T Mac. But yeah, this is just an example of like a trade that I do. I actually have some of these trades on some of the what do you call it, companies that I got. But yeah, do I work? Like yeah, I do work. Two cats and a dog. Who do you trust the most? Who do I trust the most? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like they're all kind of vicious, but not really. Uh, it's hard to tell who to trust more. Yeah, I really don't know who I trust more. Well, you lose the money if it never reaches your set price. Yeah, on the options, you lose the money if it doesn't reach your set price. If you're buying the options, if you're selling, that's different. You're on the other side of it where you collect that money. But when you're buying the calls or when you're buying the puts, if it doesn't reach your price, you lose all your money. It disappears, vanishes completely. Sports betting must be way riskier than long-term stock investing. Oh, sports betting for sure. The funny thing is like the last few times I did sports betting, I won. I made very small bets, but like I don't follow sports too closely, so like I made a bet like let me see, prediction markets right there. I'm in a couple of those. But I just clicked on random ones and I won. Like I got an email alert from Robinhood saying you won the bet on this tennis game or on this whatever blog game. I was like, oh wow, that was just a random guess. Like even the paper didn't say anything. I just did a random pick and I won. That's crazy. A little scary game here. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for this info. It's important for new comers like us. Oh yeah, you're welcome there, Martin Wang. Uh, in this state, I don't know. Well, I'm not playing catch up though. I'm set NTBH. But that how the game goes. You win some, you lose some. Do you have to own shares for an option play? Yes, thank you. So do you have to own shares for an option play? It depends. If you want to sell a contract, if you want to sell a call, that's a covered call. You need to have 100 shares for that. you know. But if you want to sell a put, you have to have enough money to potentially buy 100 shares of the company you're trying to get. That's if you're like selling the calls or selling the puts. To buy the call or to buy the put, you don't need 100 shares. All you need is the money to pay for the call or the put. But then, like the risky part about those is that they expire worthless if it doesn't go in your favor. You could lose all your money doing that. Like I showed here before, like for example, over here, not this one, but like trade options. For example, buy a call. For example, whatever random call you want to buy. For example, this one. If it doesn't go your way, you'll lose all your $139. It'll expire worthless. It'll disappear. You know. And then if you wanna, you don't need to have 100 shares for that. But if you wanna sell, for example, sell like let's see, sell a call. That's buy a call. If you want to sell a call, you need 100 shares to be able to do that. But you want to sell it at a profit, so you go for a higher price. So you could collect money by selling a call. So selling a call option, you need to have 100 shares of that company. So if it reaches that amount, the shares that you have, it'll be sold at a profit. And then on top of that, you'll make that premium. You'll make that money over there. So that's the safer way of doing it. Like that's what I do a lot, in my options. I sell puts and calls. That's one of the things I do. I also buy calls and puts. They're more risky, but I do that. Like if you kind of know how to predict the stock, you make lots of money. You make more money with buying a call or buying a put, but that's if you could predict the market pretty good. So far I've been doing okay for the most part buying them, but sometimes like you lose. So it's more riskier to buy it than to sell it. Like that's just like the basic type information about it. But then if you want to buy a put, that means you're shorting the stock with the options. That means you're betting on it going down. So, but then if it doesn't go your favor, if you buy a put and the market goes opposite and goes up, you'll lose all your money, vanishes like worthless, you know. But if you sell a put, that's actually buy right now. Like I'm talking about buy. But if you sell a put, you have to have enough money to potentially buy the stock at a discount, and then you collect the premiums for doing so. For example, if I click on this one right here, sell this one. If like you need to have 100, you need to have enough money to buy 100 shares of the SoFi stock right here, for example. But then like you get to collect this premium by the end of the week. That's money you get to keep, $41. If it doesn't reach your price, you get to collect that premium and you don't have to buy the stocks. If it does reach your price limit, like $25, Robinhood will have to buy that stock, 100 shares of it. So you need to have enough money to buy 100 shares of it. But at the same time, you get to collect the premium right here on top of that. So pretty much you're getting paid to collect money to get a stock at a discount in this case. But the other thing is if it goes lower than that price, you still have to buy it for that price. That's the contract you're making. You're like the insurance. But at the same time, you still collect that premium. So you're still getting paid to get into a stock for a discount type deal. That's for selling the put in this case, you know. But yeah, it's just like one of the most basic ways I'm trying to explain super fast here. Fed gonna cut? I don't know if Fed's gonna cut. It's kind of hard to tell. Are you worried about the bubble? Everyone keeps talking about. Lots of people are sitting on piles of cash waiting for the crash. You think? The crash might happen. I don't know myself personally if it will or not. Like eventually, once in a while, it does happen. And it's healthy for the market to do that. You know, because it's impossible for the market just to go straight up nonstop. Like even right now, a pullback that happened right now recently, it's normal. It's something that always happens to the stock market. Like even bigger dips, like in April, like those are normal. Those are supposed to happen. Markets usually never just go up nonstop without like you know crashes or without like anything corrections or anything like that. It's normal. Like that's you got to be always ready for the market to go down eventually at some point. It's part of the whole stock market deal. They go down once in a while. Um, as a beginner, what do you recommend to invest in? That's a hard question there because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't really say what to buy, hold, sell, anything like that. I'm just kind of at the moment right now showing what I got, what I'm doing, and for the most part, and like showing how some certain trades are made or are done, like as an example. But I can't really show or say what to really buy for a beginner right now. Like you see my trades, what I got. You know, I got a whole bunch of SoFi, what do you call it, shares. I got like NVTS. I got like Lyft. I'm starting to add on to. Uh, Gold and silver from you, they're pretty good. Tesla, I started adding to. Like, there's a whole bunch of companies, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. But I can't really suggest what to buy, you know, because it's your own like choice, your own personal opinion. And I'm not an advisor, not a financial advisor or anything. But I am sharing what I got, what kind of trades I'm doing. But it doesn't mean that everybody's supposed to do what I'm doing because it's just my trades, you know. I'm just sharing, but not financial advice. Yeah, gold did go up. Yep, like I didn't have too much of it, but it did go up right here. See, I recently had some of it, like so even I'm up a tiny bit, barely anything, but it did go up. Like today, 0.72%, and then overnight 0.56%. So yeah, it's doing pretty good because I recently started adding more to it, and then over here I have another queued order to get some more when market's gonna open. Oh, Amazon's going down. Yeah, I get. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome there, T Mac. I'm trying to do the best I can. Amazon is going down. Let me see. Yeah, looks like Amazon is kind of dipping a little bit right now. Kind of weird. Today down 4.42. Past week down like 10 point something. So for the month is up. 3 months down. Year to date and year. So like it didn't do too much, but like in general as a stock, it's a pretty decent stock. But yeah, it looks like it is short term downtrending right now. Sure is. Let me see. Looks like a tiny bit of momentum is starting to kind of pick up over there a little bit. I think eventually it should start popping back up, but at the moment it's going down. I can't look at Mara. I could look at it in a second. You got me as new subscriber though. Bro, I'm locked in now. I got get back to work. Have a good one. Thanks there, T Mac. Have a good one yourself there too. Can you look at Mara? Let me see Mara. Mara holding. So it's up today 3.04%. Overnight it's down 2.02. So past week it's down 24%. Months down 44%. 3 months down 23%. Year to date is down 33%. 1 year is down 41. So for the 5 year period, it's up. So yeah, looks kind of. Well, let me see what the analysts are saying. The 14 analyst ratings. So 50% say buy, 50% say hold. That's the analyst ratings. Let me see what is Mara. Is that like So Mara Holding Currency is a digital asset technology company which engages in mining cryptocurrency with a focus on the Bitcoin ecosystem. It also okay, so it's linked with the crypto stuff. But right now, like the trend kind of looks down. I mean, for the 1 day, it's up obviously, but in general, it looks like it's kind of trending down. It's hard to tell what it's gonna do next. Like I like looks like there's a tiny bit of momentum of volume building up in the short term, but like still hard to say or hard to predict exactly. Let me see. I don't think I have any of this one. Yeah, I don't have any of this one. I could add it to my watch list just in case. Huh. But if you look at the general chart, like it doesn't look that great for some reason. Yeah, there's this one point that's like it's up 398% 5 year point, you know. And the rest is all kind of like down and down and down. Then it had a little pop today, but I'm not sure if it means a lot or not. So yeah, it's hard to tell really, like, cause the main like trend looks like it's downward right now, just slow little upward thing today, and then most of that is one back down. So yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, that's D9. Yeah, careful on that one. Yeah, me personally, I added to the watch list like this one, but I probably wouldn't trade it. Like, seems like too much of a downtrend on that one for me personally. But yeah, I got drink some juice here. Am I holding anything long term? Well, the things that I'm kind of long term on here, I kind of do like more of short trades, but like if I was to hold something long term, I think it'd probably be like SoFi, Tesla, probably the Lyft. But like, the thing is, I'm like long term on those. The Meta, the Facebook Meta thingy. I'm long term on that one. I just started adding that one. But like right now it's dipping and might be going down some more. But like the SoFi, Tesla, Lyft, uh, Walmart, sometimes like I'm long term on that one. This one right here, I'm kind of long term on that one. But like right now, I'm just kind of, although I'm kind of long term on them, but I am like buying and selling them, you know. When they go up, like I take whatever profit I can, then I dollar cost average when it goes back down. And once it goes back, I sell like most of it, or if not all of it. So like, but yeah, I'm pretty much long term on like SoFi, Tesla, Lyft, uh, Navitas. Like Nvidia, I'm kind of long term too, but like I think it'll keep on going up. But the thing is, I do the short term trades on that one. But yeah, like long term, like none of the ones I got, they're like super long term. But like I do like believe in them long term type deal. But I short term trade them type thing. If you know what I mean. I'm long term, but I short term trade them long term. Kind of tongue twister. Yeah, 300 shares in open. Like you are very good looking. Yeah, the open thingy. I had issues with the open thingy. I had poor man's covered call and the covered call on the open thingy, and they were glitchy with the options. Like they discontinued the options, and they said like I had alerts that like corporate was doing something, and so like at one point they discontinued the option, so I wasn't able to close my options, and they're like, you don't have enough shares. So I bought like another almost 200 shares to kind of back it up. So like I think open deal, whatever the hell that is, I think they're kind of sort of fraudulent. I think they're scammy. They got rid of the options tab. Like it didn't exist today, and I was in the options. That's why I was like, what the hell? And then later they brought it back. Because of that, I had to buy more shares. I bought like almost 200 more shares of the open to round it up to the 300. Like whatever this company is, they did some shady stuff, some pretty crazy shady ass things. So as like I think eventually it's gonna go back up to like where it came from, to like 9, 10, $11. I think once it goes up there, I'm just gonna get rid of all my everything. Not even that, like as long as it gets in a profit, I'll probably get rid of it all, because they're being very shady with like their options and with what they're doing. It just doesn't make sense. So like yeah, I'm kind of down on it, not much, but like because of their weird BS, I kind of had to buy the flipping extra shares to kind of back my flipping options. Can you check AI? Yeah, I can check AI. Yeah, yeah, because I have 20 shares and it's showing me trade options, but then it'll tell me I don't have enough shares to trade options. Yes, it's because you need 100 shares. You need 100 shares to if you wanna like sell a call. If you wanna sell a call option, like that's a covered call. You need 100 shares on that. Okay, check AI. Let me see what the AI thing is. Oops, not this one. Is this the one right here? This one? Today up 2.12%. Overnight down 0.47. Well, looks like the general trend here is kind of down. Looks like crazy. So this is what the like 16 analyst ratings are saying. 12% say buy, 44% say hold, 44% say sell. So like the analyst ratings are not the greatest. I mean, it could do okay in the short term, but like me personally in general, I wouldn't trust it. Especially right now with people saying it's an AI bubble, all the weird small stuff that people don't know much about that probably won't do that great. But in general, me personally, I probably wouldn't trust this one. Doesn't mean that it's not gonna go up. It still could go up, you know. Anything could happen, but me personally, I don't trust it. Looks like the general trend on this one's kind of down. But there is a potential that it could do something good, but that's not a guarantee though. Like me personally, I'm for the long term bet, and I kind of don't trust this for the long term. This one I don't trust right here. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I don't trust this one right here. It's just for me doesn't make sense to buy it, and the analyst ratings are not the greatest on that one too. But yeah, open door is kind of a weird one. Okay, let's see. So my buying power is not that much right now. Yeah, that's why my buying power went lower a little bit today. Because when I was at work, I had to buy like another almost 200 shares of the open door thingy. This one. So I got three sells on it. So that's like a covered call. But because I didn't have the extra share, so one was a covered call, and the other ones were like a poor man's covered call. Cause see. I had two buys like on this one, which I'm currently down on. So I had two call buys. So I had a poor man's covered call on this one, and they got rid of the options. So like and then they tied me up with the other option contracts that I had. So I kind of had to buy it to kind of cover myself, and then they brought the options back. So it's like that's what I'm saying. They're doing some kind of weird shady stuff. The open company. So I don't really trust them. As soon as I get like back into the profit a little bit, I'll probably sell out and not trade them anymore. Oh, so the glue thingy. Let me see. Glue Holdings. Oh, so get in the IPO price. IPO access here now. You can invest before a company starts trading on public exchange. So it's the IPO thingy. Following upcoming IPOs, you can start a request. There are limit shares available. You can request shares for a chance to invest in the IPO. Confirm the final price. When the final price is set, you can decide if you still want to request shares of the company. Keep your fingers crossed. Once requests are selected, you can check whether your request was filled. Glue IPO launched in flight. Check out the latest IPOs available. So this one says it's not available yet, but like I guess the final price has been set and the request window has closed. Check back here for more details. So request window has closed on that one. So I guess I can't really do too much with that one. Let's see, show. Yeah, I guess gotta wait on that one for it to kind of be more available. Because it hits the market tomorrow. Oh, I see, it's the market tomorrow. Okay, okay. It hits the market in the morning. Nice, nice. Fidelity has the advantage to entry price. Robinhood. What app you recommended or fresh on the starting stocks? What app are you using? I'm using this one right here. I'm using Robinhood. That's the one I'm using. Let's see. So I got an Nvidia call. So Nvidia's earnings are tomorrow, and I'm currently down on this one for right now. But we'll see what's gonna happen with the earnings. If it's gonna go up or down or what'll happen. Guess we'll find out. It's hard to tell what it's gonna do. So I got that one. I got the hood call. I'm down a lot on that one. See, I'm down 1,340 on that one. I got two of the SoFi call buys. Like in most of these, I was like in a profit, like when I kind of just started it, but then I didn't take profits, which is fine because I'm kind of, the dates are like way far out, January 15, 2027. So there's a lot of time. I'm pretty sure it'll, get into the profits again eventually. How long have I been investing through Robinhood? Well, like I recently started trading, like what I'm doing right now since this last April, but I've owned Robinhood for a long time. Like if I show you where the like realized profit and loss, see if I click on the year to date, this is kind of where like I started doing my short-term trades, like from like April, May, like somewhere around there. So this point, I made like 7,947. That's take-home profits. But if I click on the max, I had Robinhood like app for a long time. See if you look at the dates here when I started. So it looks like when I started, it's January 1st, or yeah, something like that through 2024. So it looks like in January of 2024, like when I started having this app, but like I didn't trade much on it though. So like I mainly started trading on it like right here since like April, May over there, like something like that. That's where I kind of started doing my short-term trades and making more money. But before that, like I had it and I didn't do much with it. I just sat around for the most part. But for the 1 month take-home profits on this one, that all of this equals to all of these equals up to the profits for the 1 month right here. But while I had Robinhood, I didn't do much on it. I kind of started learning to trade on the Webull. Like I learned like practice and learned on the Webull. Then I like played on borrowed money. Then I switched back to Robinhood. That's when I like from April started kind of doing more of my trades on here on Robinhood. I know, right? It would have been nice to catch that April dip. I caught some of it, not much, but right now it's another dip. Right now we're in another dip. It's not as big of a dip as in April, but right now we're in a dip. That's why I'm kind of adding a little bit to what I got. Like even if the dip keeps on dipping, I just gotta keep on adding. Like a lot of people, they just sell everything they have when it dips because they're scared. But then they sell out at a loss, then the market goes up, and then it's too late. You gotta wait from them. Like you gotta try to not sell at a loss, especially if you're in a good company. Yeah, if you have money, now is the time to put in. Yeah, yeah, for sure. ACN, it is a good dip now. PADN, keep buying. ACN, what's ACN? ACN, let's see what that is. Accenture. I don't even think I heard of this company. It has a dividend, but let me see. About Accenture. Accenture is a global professional service company that helps the world's businesses, governments, and other organizations build their digital core, optimize their operations, accelerate revenue growth, and enhance citizen services, creating tangible value at speed and scale. The firm combines technology and leadership in cloud data and AI with industry experience, functional expertise, and global delivery capability. Its services include strategy and consulting, technology operations, industry X, and Song. It operates through the following geographical segments: North America, EMEA, and growth markets. The company was founded in 1951 and is headquartered in Dublin, Ireland. The listed name for ACN is Accenture PLC. Looks pretty decent, like as a company, but the trend kind of doesn't look the greatest. So it's the 1 week, 1 hour, 1 month. You make anything today? Oh, here, hey there, the real Johnny. Did I make anything today? Like I didn't do much trades today. My portfolio is down, but I did buy the what do you call it? I did buy the open. I bought more shares of this one because before you can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. Like says I could close out the position, but I can't see where it says here you can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. See, I was saying like the open company, they're being all shady because they know I'm collecting money on selling the contracts, and selling the calls, and right now they can't boot me out because I'm in it. But see, like, do any of you guys have anything like this? Because I'm making money, I'm collecting premiums on their company, legally collecting premiums, and right now they don't want me to do that anymore. See, they're like, you can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. It's like it's just on open itself that they're doing that. It's like so weird. It's making sense. But yeah, I didn't like do much. I bought like almost 200 shares more of the open company just because they're being stupid with their options. Like I think in general this company's kind of fraudulent. I'm gonna once it gets into the profit zone, I'm planning to just not do anything with this company anymore. But yeah, see what it says here. You can close your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. So they don't want me to sell it because they know I'm collecting premiums on it. Like they're just being stupid. You have to invest in block. Let's see. PLOCK. So for the max, it's up, but in general, it's kind of going down. So did you hear any good news about the block thingy? The trend and the momentum looks like towards the downside on that. Yeah, I don't have any of this one, but like the momentum and like the general thing looks like it's going down. Like almost still looks like it's heading that way. So blockchains engage in creating ecosystems for distinct customer audiences that operates through the Square and Cash App segments. Square segments provides payment services. It looks like it's a decent service, you know, like the service that a lot of people use, but like still, I don't get it. The general trend looks like towards the downside. Yeah, like the max, you could see it's up 414%, but then everything else, it's pretty much negative, 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 and negative. That's the thing I don't get. It seems like a decent service, decent company, but uh, unless you heard some good news about it or something, looks like trash. Load on NBIS instead. Like NBIS. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really trust the block. Let's see. NBIS. Mebius. I've got a little bit of that one. So yeah, I've got a little bit of this one, but this one over here looks a little bit more promising than the last one, than the block. Still looks a little bit iffy, but it looks better definitely than the last one. Just the general chart, general picture of it. Up to date a little bit. Let me see. So I do have a little bit of it. I don't have it on my watch list. I'll add it to the watch list, but I do have a little bit of it. Like I'll try to keep an eye on it, see what it does, but probably not any. I won't add like more onto it right now, but like maybe a little bit later I will. A technology company that provides infrastructure and services to all AA builders. So yeah, it looks like this is a decent company and everything, but right now my buying power is not the greatest. But it looks like this one has better potential than the block. Let's see the XYZ thingy. Yeah, the block. I just looked at this one. This is the one that looks kind of downtrend. Like keeps on going down for some reason. Oh, looks although like I said, it looks like a decent company, decent service and everything, but because like it's even linked with the Cash App and all that stuff, which I use their services, but like doesn't matter whether you have it or you use it or not. If it's a downtrend, it's a downtrend. I probably, at least right now, wouldn't invest in it. Oh, big contracts with Microsoft and Meta. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I'm on Robinhood, the Robinhood app. That's the one I use. Oops. But yeah, I'm using Robinhood. But it's weird that they're not letting me sell contracts on the open thing anymore. It's so weird. Let me see. I'll check TSL. See which ones of the cells that I have. TSL cell. See, this one is the same thing. I'm collecting premiums on this one. They're not trying to stop me from doing that one. It's just on the open company. They're not letting me. See, I'm doing the same type of contract where I'm collecting premiums. See, this premium I should collect on this one because it's a sell put on the TSLL. They're not doing anything. But if I go on open, because it's a shadier company, look, they don't want me to sell contracts, to sell calls or puts. See, it says you can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. So because I'm in it, they can't do anything. They tried to boot me out of it today, but they weren't able to. But because they don't want to pay me that premium over there because I'm selling the call. It's so funny. They're so greedy. They don't want people to collect the premiums from it. It's so weird. I'll buy $3. It takes forever for my comments to come in. LOL. I wrote XYZ when you first started talking about it. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'll buy $3. TSM should bounce back up very soon. Oh nice. TSM bounce back. Taiwan Semiconductor. I think I have that one, or yeah, I have very little bit of it. I think I probably had more, and then I think I sold it and bought $1 back. But yeah, I think eventually it should bounce back up. It's linked with all the AI and video chips and all that everything. Like it for sure should keep on doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't see why not. I think this one should be pretty decent. Yeah, just in case, add $3 to this one, right? Maybe I should ask the paper, right? Should I buy Taiwan Semiconductor, the TSM? Let me see what the paper says. Should I buy the TSM? Paper said yes. So that means I could add a little bit of that one. Flip it, I know, right? Exactly, flip it. So I'll probably add a little bit of that one if it'll let me do the fractional. Hell yeah. Yeah, the paper always knows exactly, right? That's funny. Oh, nice. Download the Robinhood app. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Congrats, man. Man, now I gotta plug in my phone because my phone's almost dead. Plug the phone time. Gotta make sure that the phone doesn't die on me because I'm recording with my old iPhone 10 and right now it's not plugged. I mean, live streaming with the iPhone 10. And the battery's like almost dead. It's like on the red. Right now I just plugged it in. Hopefully it's not gonna fall on me. Hell yeah. Hell to the flippin' yeah. Okay, so I bought a tiny bit of this one because the paper said I could get that one. So it's all good. Okay, so I do have a cash secured put on the hymns. But yeah, I don't know why the open like company is being all shady. Like this one I'm collecting premiums from this one. They don't have any issues, they don't have any alert. On the TSLL put, it's pretty decent, pretty fine. I'm collecting premiums on this one, like the free money that I collect. Then when they clicked on call, the call company, they have you can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. Because they don't want me to sell any more contracts because they know I collect the premiums, I collect the free money, and they don't want to pass out the free money. So they're like, you can close it out, go ahead, but you can't do this one anymore. So funny. What's crazy is I was so sure the thing was gonna land on yes, because it literally is always right. I know, right? Exactly. I don't know why, but like this thing for the most part is pretty accurate. The paper. It's kind of funny. So, keep buying the open. Well, I don't know. I have like the open I don't trust because they're being shady about the options. So I think once I get into the profit zone, I'll probably sell out of the open because they're being shady. I don't know why they're not letting me sell more options. Because when I sell options, I collect the premiums. So that's like the free money I would collect, and they don't want me to collect that. That's why they're doing the alert thing that I can't sell any more of these things. So I'm probably not gonna buy any more. I bought some more today just because they're being like glitchy with me. I bought more shares to kind of round it up to the 300. But once it gets into the profit zone, I might just completely get out of that one. Completely get out of open. What do you invest your money on? Well, I could show you like this one I have 300 shares of, but this one, like I said, I'm trying to get out of this one because they're being stupid. But like one of the ones I have a lot, I have a lot of SoFi. That's a good company. Right now, it's in a very, very good discount for me personally. I have like a lot, 224 shares of that one, $5,881. So this is a good one right now. Like, cause long term, I think is gonna keep on going up. I like it. The Novitas, I think for the long term, I like it. Like, I got over 100 shares of that one. Lyft for the long term, I like this one. Like, I sold at a profit recently, but I started to reaccumulate, so I got $71 in it. There's a couple more options, not options, but like shares I'm gonna buy for the market open. That's queued in for that. So I'm kind of dollar cost averaging into that one. And also getting some more of the Tesla. The TSLL, this is a leveraged Tesla, and Tesla itself. So this one I have over 100 shares of. Then Tesla itself, I started adding to. Like there's a whole bunch of like Walmart I'm bullish on, like gold and silver I'm buying. I started dollar cost averaging into. Uh, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. Like a lot of the stuff, like I barely have anything in it, but the ones I just talked about, those are the ones I have more. Walmart is a pretty decent one. Like Walmart should go up for the long term. Right now, it's at a like good buying zone area. Let's see where Walmart's at. Oops. Yeah, Walmart is at a decent buying area. It might dip lower a little bit still, like, and their earnings are coming up. Right now, because their earnings are so close to this one, I probably wouldn't do a call. Like, especially like we're not sure which direction is gonna go. For the long term, it's gonna go up. For the short term, anything could happen because of the economy. It's a indecisive mode right now. I want to be like you, but I am still a kid in South Africa. Oh, I see, I see. It's all good. Like me, like I don't even know everything about the stock market. I'm still learning myself. Like there's still so much to learn. Even for myself. Like nobody like knows 100% everything like about investing, trading in the stock market. Even the best pros and stuff like that. Yeah, they might know more than other people, but still they don't know everything. They're like everybody has room for improvement. Everybody has more room to learn. To get more knowledge. Like me, like I still consider myself like a beginner type deal. Like I still like learn every day as much as I can. The more I learn, the better. So definitely like try to educate myself some more about all this stuff. So I do have another queued order for market open. Might get a little bit more. Maybe I'll add another 3. My buying power is kind of low, but I could get another 3 for the silver. I think for the long run might be worth it. Thanks there, Afro. Real estate investing is a good thing. I did some real estate investing. Like, I did pretty okay with that. Am I flexing a $30 position? No, no, I'm not flexing. Oh, no, no, I'm not flexing at all. I'm just adding to some of the, positions that I have. I don't have too much buying power left. I'm just talking to everybody on here and just adding to some of my positions, small positions I started reaccumulating type deal. Hey there, 129543. Not much, just doing some trades, looking at some potential future trades to do. Can you check Capitec? Oh, nice. Watching the reviews. So, can you check Capitec? Let me see. I don't think I ever heard of it. That one. Capitec Bank Holdings, Ltd. The chart looks so weird. It is up though. But I wonder why the chart's like so weird. It's like almost nothing there. Let's see what it says about it. If they're so 8 analyst ratings, 88% say buy, 12% say hold, 0% say sell. So it looks like something decent that people say it's a hold or buy or hold. Capitec Bank Holdings Ltd is a bank controlling company which engages in the provision of retail banking services, offers transactional banking services and loan products such as term loans, credit facilities, and credit cards. It operates through the following business segments: retail bank, business bank, and insurance. The retail bank segment includes transactional banking services, loan products that are granted to retail bank clients and savings. The business bank segment offers loan products that are guaranteed business. So just the bank stuff in general. So it looks pretty decent. I mean, if you look at the chart, it's like positive throughout the whatever time deal. Let's see. The ratings, the analyst ratings are pretty decent. And also has a dividend yield 1.22%. So seems pretty decent. Let's see, maybe I'll add it to the watch list. Best stock. Maybe I'll add it to just the best stocks to trade. I would buy $5 worth. Let me see. Maybe I should throw the paper and see what it says. Should I buy the Capitec Bank? Let's see what it says on there. The paper said no. I added it to the watch list, but the paper said no for now, I guess. I mean, it looks pretty decent, but like, doesn't move too fast, but it looks pretty decent though. But the paper said no, so I gotta wait for another time to get some more of that one. No. Is a no. Dividends pretty good. I don't mind dividends. Like, but like at the moment, I'm trying to do more of the like growth and short term profits. But that one's looks like it's a decent one for like a dividend type deal. Actually, I might like add it to another watch list for the dividends because this one does look pretty good in general. So I had to. It's weird. My phone doesn't want to charge. Trying to plug in my phone. Come on. Why isn't it charging? Okay, now it looks like it's charging. Okay, back on the charge. Hell yeah. So the paper said no on this thing, but I did add to my watch list. I'll probably add it to the best dividend stocks because it's a good one too. So I'll have it on the top stocks to trade and on the best dividend stocks. Okay, so I added that some more. We don't argue with the paper. I know, right? For sure, for sure. That's funny. That's flipping hella funny. But yeah, my buying power is not the greatest, not the biggest, because like I said, I bought like some more of the open thingies today because they're being pretty stupid about their options. And for me, just right now, it seems like a pretty fraudulent company. Like I said, as soon as it gets into profits, I'm gonna sell out and probably not deal with them anymore. It's probably what I'm gonna do with that. So this one, I don't have too much of that one, just adding a little bit at a time right now. Novitis. Maybe I should ask the paper if I should buy some more of that. I don't think I got any more. Like I have quite a bit of that. I got over 100 shares. Got over $1,000. Can you check Strio? Yeah, I could check it in a little bit. Maybe I should ask the paper if I should get some more of the Novitis thingy. So should I get some more of the NVTS? Let's see what the paper says. Should I get some more of the NVTS stock? So it said yes for the NVTS, so I'll get some more of that. Since it said yes for the NVTS, I'll probably get something like, let's see, it told me yes for the NVTS, so I'll probably get like, buy maybe like a 7 of it. Yeah, $7. It's worth its lucky number, because it said I could buy it, so that's good. Okay, so like check the steel. ST. Looks like it doesn't have it. He has that and that, but I'm pretty sure that's not probably what you mean. Right? See, STEAL. That's all it has there. Or is that the thing that you the GASS? Is that the one? Yes. Let me see what is there any analysts? Oh, there's no analyst saying anything about that one. I want to see what that's about. Still, Gas INT engages in the provision of international energy seaborne transportation services to liquefied petroleum gas sectors. It owns fleet of vessels that carry petroleum and petrochemical gas products in liquefied forms such as propane, butane, butadiene, isoprene. So a whole bunch of different gases. Let's see what kind of advanced chart looks like on it. 1 week. 1 week's 15 minutes. Let's see. 1 week 13 minutes. So right now it's a 1 hour chart, the 1 year. Yeah, it might be pretty decent. Like, I don't think. Let me see. I might add it to the watch list. It doesn't pay a dividend. Add it to the watch list. But looking at the chart, so for the 1 day, it's down 4.43%. 1 week, it's up 1.25. 1 month, it's up 6.85. 3 months, it's down 3.85. Year to date, it's up 18.77. 1 year, it's up 16.16. 5 years, it's up 184. Max is down. So it's kind of like almost indecisive. So sometimes it's doing good, sometimes it's not doing that good. So for me, even for the very, very long term, I probably wouldn't invest in it. I mean, you might do okay investing in it, but me personally, I probably wouldn't. It doesn't even have a dividend. Just me personally, I wouldn't invest in that one. Oh, hi there, Joey Benuelos. Gas is going to go up fast. Ukraine hit 2 Russian oil rigs. Oh wow, that's crazy. It might, but like for the long term, I just don't feel like investing in that one. Like it might do okay in general. I think it'll do okay. It'll do pretty good, but I'm just in too much different other stocks to kind of invest in that one. And like super long term, it doesn't look too promising. Okay, so I added to the NVTS. Let's see. Maybe Walmart. Walmart keeps on dipping down a little bit. Maybe I should throw the paper and see what it says on the Walmart thingy if I should get some more Walmart. Okay, should I get some more Walmart stock? Let me see what it says. It said yes for the Walmart stock. Awesome. I could go shopping at Walmart finally. My cyber Walmart shopping. Instead of a Cyber Monday, it's a flipping Cyber Tuesday shopping at Walmart. Flipping Cyber Tuesday shopping at Walmart. It said flipping yes. So I'll like get a tiny bit of it, dollar cost averaging. Cyber Tuesday shopping. What do you think, XRP or Bitcoin? Which going to give better gains? Let me see. Like, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't say which one's gonna go up or down or whatever. I could say what I think, but actually, I have both. I have XRP and I have Bitcoin, but I don't have a lot of them though. Like, I usually like, what do you call it, buy and sell. Okay, so there's Bitcoin. So I do have some of that. I don't have a lot of that. See, $93 right here value. So very little, and it's down of the holdings that I got. But long term, I think it's gonna go up. I'm pretty bullish. Short term, it might still go down some more. Then XRP, I have a little bit of this one. So I recently sold at a profit on this one, and I started to get back into it. But like, I'll probably add a whole bunch more if it goes to like 180s, 170s. If If it reaches, especially anywhere in the $1 range, I probably load up on it, and then after I load up on the $1, I'll probably go back and write it all the way up to like the where it came from, like the $3 area. See over here, I think eventually it's gonna go back up there. But I'll try to load up at the $1 area, on that one. So like that would be a pretty decent play. Right now with all the crypto going down, it may move down some more, enough to where I could get it at a discount, better discount, and then write it all the way up to $3. Oh, nice. XRP cleared the lawsuit. That's awesome. So yeah, that's like a bullish thing for it. So like after all the weird crypto dip is done, like it should do pretty good after that. Uh, I've been following XRP for 6 years. It's not going back down to $1. Oh wow, for real? You don't think XRP will go back to $1? It might not, but there's still a potential for it to do that. It's expected to hit $5 this upcoming year. Oh wow, that's crazy. If it'll hit $5, that'll be a good return. Whoever's in it, that'll be pretty awesome. But imagine if it does dip to the $1 range, like 180, 190, 170. What if it does dip to that? Then write it up to $5 from the like 180 or whatever. That'll be pretty awesome. That'll be a very good move. Oh, nice. Yeah, I started to add more to it. Like I sold at a profit on the XRP, and I started to reaccumulate. See, I barely have anything in it. I started to add, but I recently sold out of it though. I bought from 40 cents and sold 7K coins at $3. Oh wow, that's crazy. You did pretty good then, right there. That's crazy. Can I check lithium? Let's see. LAC, Lithium Americas. So it's up today, 4.72. Down for the week, down for the month, 28%. Up for 3 months, up for year to date. Up for the year, 5 years it's down. So in general, looks like it's not doing too bad, but looks like I don't have any of that. So like over here it says 15% say buy, 85% say hold of the analysts that are saying it, like what they think about it, and 0% say sell. So for the most part, people like the analysts like it. They say to either buy or hold. So seems like it's gonna be doing okay, but like at least that's from the what the analysts say. But yeah, I don't see why like it doesn't have a dividend rate or anything. Yeah, it's hard to tell for the long term or short term or whatever. Like it might do okay. Like I don't see why not. But like me personally, right now I got too much stuff to be in it. I do have it in my watch list, but maybe I should ask the paper, right? See what the paper says. Should I buy some of the Lithium Americas, right? Yeah, it's not a make sure for sure, stocks. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I should ask the paper. Maybe I should ask the paper. Should I buy some Lithium Americas, right? See what it'll say. It's kind of indecisive. It's a little bit indecisive. Okay, should I buy the Lithium Americas? At least a little bit. Let's see what it says. It said yes. That means I gotta buy the Americas, the Lithium Americas. That means I gotta buy it. That means I'm gonna be a proud owner of the Lithium Americas. Hell yeah. Of the flippin' proud owner of the Lithium Americas. Hell yeah, good stuff. Good stuff right there. It said yes. The price would need to hit 180K just to make two. Do you ever use your margin power? On Robinhood, I haven't used margin yet. Like I do have the option. What do you call it? I did use it on Weeble. Actually, I maxed it out even on Weeble when I was learning to trade on Weeble last year. So I did have it. I did use it. On this one right here, let's see. Borrowing. So remove borrowing limits, see how much I have. So for example, if I run out of borrowing power, see I could get more. Right now it changes it to 51,899. So but obviously I don't want to use borrowing leverage or margin. I'll set it back to $1. But if the market crashes like crazy, I could tap into it, on a good company and just write it up with a profit. But the paper knows something. I know, right? For sure, the paper does know something. That's funny. Not where you were expecting. I know, right? That's funny. Sometimes you never know, right? I like your method of trading paper. I know, right? It's like I created a different way of paper trading. I'm literally paper trading. I'm tossing the paper and trading, doing what it says. Like I'm like literally like, see, this is fake paper trading when people trade on the device. This is real paper trading when you actually trade with the actual physical paper. That's flipping paper trading right here. You know, like real paper trading. And it works sometimes too. Just kind of cool. Yes, I am. Yes, I am down. I am down. Like the market's down, I am down. Yep, sure am. Win for you are so good with lottery. Wow. uh, but yeah, like on the market, because the market's down, I'm down too. That's normal. Like I'm actually down quite a bit, but like at the same time, like what do you call it? With the take home stuff, the realized profit and losses. At least I'm up on that one. See, like the week realized profit loss, 1 month realized profit or loss, 3 months. So like the stuff that I sell at a profit, at least that's at a profit, not at a loss. So that's good. Win for you are so good with lottery. Any thought on CRWV cybersecurity SAS plan? NVIDIA has massive exposure. Okay, let me check it out. The the CRWV. Oh, the core weave thingy. So exposure to NVIDIA. So year to date it's up. Year it's up. 5 years up. Let's see. That's so whatever that is. It's kind of like a new company or something because the date is like March 28, 2025, right? CoreWeave is a cloud infrastructure company that provides high performance computing resources, optimize workloads, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Okay, I see. Let's see. So for the day, it's down. For the overnight, it's up. Let's see this chart. I mean, for right now, the people are freaking out about the AI and all that stuff. But like, once all that recovers, I think this one as well should do better. But So I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing's a guarantee in the market, but I think for sure once the AI scare will disappear, that they think that it's a AI bubble and all that weird stuff. I think this one should bounce back up and potentially and like everything else that's involved with AI and all that weird cloud stuff and whatever. But especially if they're like involved with Nvidia and stuff like that, I think they should do okay. I don't see why not. Um, yeah, it is a pretty new company. It's pretty bloody right now. I'm trying to add under 70. I just started my position. Oh, I see. I see. Nice. I have it on my watch list. Maybe I should ask the paper if it's worth it to buy some right now of the core weave. So, is it worth it to buy some core weave? Let's see what the paper says. The crystal ball paper thingy. The paper said yes to buy that one, so I guess I could add a tiny bit just in case. If the paper said yes, it probably knows something about it, a tiny bit. It's a teeny weeny little tiny bit. It knows something about it. So I might add a tiny bit just in case, just to be on the safe side a little bit. I could add some. Paper knows, I know, right? Yeah, $5. Yeah, that should be pretty decent to start out with, right? Actually, to be more lucky, I'll probably add a seven. Because it's more of a lucky number. I'll probably do that one. Throw a lucky number and let it grow. Oh man, some funny stuff. But yeah, I think once everything starts recovering, like it's still there's a chance it might dip short term a little bit, but for the slightly longer bet, I think it'll do should do good. I mean, the paper said yes, so you know I still got a little bit over $1,000 of buying power, so I could still keep on adding to some stuff here. uh, Let's see how Open's doing. Like Open is pretty like glitchy. Like they're messing around with my options, and I had to buy more shares just because they're being shady with covered calls. I had a covered call and Portman's covered call, and they wouldn't let me do anything with the option, so I got more shares, and they're still being weird and shady. So yeah, like I said, once it gets into the profit zone, I'll probably fully get out of that one. Funny stuff. Wonder how SoFi is doing. SoFi went down quite a bit. Right now it's at a discount. Open needs better rates. Yeah, yeah, for sure. They need better rates, but in general, like they're doing something shady with their company that had issues with their option contracts that I'm in. But yeah. But yeah, the paper told me to buy some more of this one, so I bought some more of this one today. A little bit more. See, I got like a queued order for the Novitas thingy. Yes, pretty shady. Although Vulcan thingy. Okay, let me see. Look, so one day it's up, overnight it's up a little bit, week it's down, month is down, 3 months is down, year to date it's up, year it's up, 2 point something, 5 year it's up, max it's up. Let's see about Vulcan. Let's see, I don't have that one. I'll probably add it to the watch list. Top stocks to trade. I see. Does this one even have a dividend? This one has a small dividend yield, 0.69. Vulcan Materials co-engages in the production of construction aggregates. It operates through The following segments: aggregates, asphalt, and concrete. The aggregate segment produces and sells aggregates related products. I guess also kind of like materials and weird stuff like that. So, yeah, it looks like in general, like it's kind of going up, but like the upward movement doesn't seem that fast. I mean, it's probably still better than like something that goes down, but like I have it on my watch list, but like to make money slightly faster with that one, I probably wouldn't invest in this one. But like it does look decent if you want to put some money in and just grow it slowly. But I'd rather put it in like gold. I think you could make more money with gold than with this thing. I think gold probably moves faster than this. If you click on this one, like 5 years. So this one in 5 years it moved like 99.982%. Let me see gold. GLD. Let's see, that's the one I'm invested in. Let's see 5 years. If it'll allow me to do the 5 years. Oh, there's a 5 years. So see, even gold moved higher faster than the other one that we just looked at. That's what I'm saying. Like, you probably do better in gold, even in silver, than the other one, and it's more safe, more sure, because it's a like expensive metal, like precious metal type deal. So I'd rather do this one than the other one myself. So I kind of like, yeah, the other one I looked at, like I'd rather do like gold or silver than that one. Let me see if I do silver. Well, not the silver futures. Come on, silver ETF right there. See year to date. Yeah, even the silver, like gold is up over 100%. Silver is up over 100%. Gold was like up higher percentage wise than silver, but still, regardless, for the 5 year mark, like both gold and silver are doing better than the last company that we just looked at. What about tech mega caps with AI plans? Seems like the safest, most promising opportunity right now. Oh, hi there, Q Savage. This is the Robinhood app. I'm using Robinhood app. So, what about tech mega caps with AI plans? Seems like the safest, most promising opportunity right now. I'm not sure what you mean by that, like Lance, but like everything that Nvidia is linked with the AI. I think that should be doing pretty good. We'll see what the earnings will be like. Right now, there's a AI scare. They think everybody thinks AI is overvalued. Uh, that's why the Barry guy or whatever he shorted the Nvidia, the Palantir or whatever. Like, there's a big scare with the AI going on that people think it's overvalued and it's like an AI bubble and stuff like that. That's why everything's kind of down. One of the reasons why everything's kind of down right now. But I don't think it's like a bubble right now. I think it's just a weird scare. I think like it has so much more higher to go. It might be kind of sort of halfway fairly valued, but I don't think it's a bubble or like way overvalued type deal. Like that's what I'm kind of thinking about, like the Nvidia, the AMD, the whatever Palantir, other AI stocks, depending on which ones. I don't think it's really a bubble that much. If it is, barely starting to be one. Yeah, exactly. I think it's early. Oh, really? Robinhood is not available to Canadians? That's weird. That's strange. Do you do gold too or just silver? Me, I do both. I have gold and silver. I recently like let me see. I could show you. Like I don't have much because I recently sold out at a profit. But right now I have like $31. It's in the profit slightly. And I got silver. They're both in the profit. But like I usually like just a little bit ago, I had like over $1,000 worth of it. and I sold it at a profit. And the same thing with silver, I had a lot more. I sold at a profit. I started to rebuy in, dollar cost average. So right now, what I got in it's slightly down, but like I am adding to it, you know, because I think it's gonna keep on moving up. I think it'll move back up and it'll hit these areas like the 47.10, like all these 48, all these. I think it'll hit these right here. So it's not too far off from them, but I think it'll reach those points. So I kind of like it. Question: what is the next level after gold members in Robinhood? Can you do Amgen and Canavia? I'm not sure what you need, what you mean by what's the next level after gold members in Robinhood. I only have the gold membership. I don't have the one above that. I think the one above that, it's more like for like desktop or computer or laptop trading. I think it's mostly for that. I don't know. I don't know much about it because I just have the gold membership. That's all I got on Robinhood. What's the next? Okay, can you do AMG in Amgem? I love metals, but only IRL. I don't think paper metal is as safe. It feels good to hold also. Yeah, the real metals are definitely better. Like, but it's still good. Do you think the gold is necessary for Robinhood? For me personally, I think it does. It depends because with the gold, you get to collect interest on the money that you're not investing. That's a plus side. For example, sometimes if you don't know what to invest in, for example, right now, see the buying power. Like I'll show you. See for right now, like the buying power, this that's not invested, I could collect interest on that. You know, whatever the percent is. I don't know. It's like 4 point something or 3 point something right now. It keeps on changing. But with the Robinhood Gold, at least you can make interest on the cash that you have, and then like the like you know how you pay fees for certain contracts and the trades and stuff like that. Like the fees are like way less, you know. So you do get some perks like pluses, bonuses with that. So for me personally, I think it's worth it. You know, other people, it's like I don't know if they like it or not. I personally like it. So for me personally, I think it's necessary and I like it. So AMGEN. Okay, so this one's up today, 0.78%. Okay, for the week it's up 6.36. For the 1 month it's up 15.39. Let's see. 3 months it's up 17.7. For year it's up. Year to date it's up. Year it's up. 5 year it's up. Whatever this is, I don't know much about this company. I don't have it. I mean, it seems pretty interesting, but it's slowly going up, slowly like trending upward. Seems like a decent company. I don't know if it pays dividends. So dividends pretty decent, 2.75%. So looks like this is something kind of decent to kind of put your money in a somewhat of a safe spot because it looks like it just kind of consistently goes up towards the upside. I mean, it doesn't move up a lot or fast, but might do better than like a bank, like what banks pay with their interest potentially, or close to that. So 1 year, yeah, like it still does better. So for 1 year, you get 23, like almost 24%. So pretty much, if you divide that monthly, so 1%, like a month, so it's close to 24 or 2%, because there's like, yeah, so 2% a month roughly you make on your money if you invest in this if it consistently does this type of thing. On top of that, the dividends. So looks like this is a pretty decent trade long term. Like I don't even know what this is. I don't know this company unless you read about it. biotechnology company which engages in the discovery, development, manufacturing, and making of human therapeutics. The company was founded by William K. Bellows, J.R. Franklin, Pitcher Johnson, J.R. Rathman, Joseph Rubenfeld on April 8, 1980, and is headquartered in Thousand Oaks, California. This listed name. Yeah, for the most part, it looks kind of decent. Doesn't grow super fast, but it does pay like okay dividends, and like how it moves better than any savings bank that pays like you'd get at a bank, like interest yield type deal. It depends. Like if you have like $1,000, uh, like on Robinhood, and if you keep it just on the brokerage itself, that I think that'll just pay for itself. Let me see if I do the math here, because I'm not sure what percent it pays right now. The flipping Robinhood, they don't tell me. They keep on changing it. Let's see if I click on this one. It's supposed to be gold on this one, but then they're hiding what the hell is behind all this. 3% retirement transfers, 3% bonus on crypto deposits. But then, like, I don't see the details about the whole thing. They're kind of hiding it. So I'm not sure what percent it is that they pay. But I think it's around like 3 point something or 4 point something percent. Let me see if I do the math. So if you have $1,000 and they pay 4%, for example, 1, 0 plus 4, 0%. So you'd get like, yeah, if it pays 4%, like for like the 12 months, you'd get like $40, you know. Let's see, 1,000 plus 4% equals times 12. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get that much, but still, for me, it's worth it. You know, you probably get like money that pays for itself for the most part. I think if you have close to around $900, it might be close to like break even. But if you have more, you know, kind of depends on what your plan is. Plus the fees, Robinhood fees that you pay on, you know that you'll save on that. So like for me personally, if you have more money, it's more beneficial. You know, because just the interest on the more money that you have floating around there, it makes it more worth it. You know. Oh, hi there, wifey. Volk is on the way back up. If it goes any lower, it'll be like 276, but then it will hit 300 or more. Oh, the Vulcan thingy? Let me see. So you're saying that the Vulcan thingy will reach 300. I mean, there's a big chance it can. You know, because the general trend on that thing is still kind of on the upside, you know. And also pays a dividend right here on this one. So yeah, it does have potential for sure. It's, it looks like a decent company for sure. Excuse me for my burp. You become a gold member at Robinhood when you invest around 50K. Unless you have a lot of capital, stocks seem somewhat pointless. Yeah, it kind of depends. For me, oh shit, my phone's at 1%. I gotta plug it in. It's about to die. Oh no, hopefully it doesn't die on me here. It's literally at 1%. Come on. Why isn't it charging? My phone is like literally at 1%. It doesn't want to charge. Come on. Okay, now it's charging. Wow, that's crazy. It's literally my phone's at 1%. Like I'm live streaming on the phone, it's at 1%. That's crazy. I barely caught it on time before it fully died on me. Oh man, that's crazy. I think it's the perfect time to buy 10K of Bitcoin. Um, Possibly might be a good time, like, but like there's still a chance that like it might still go lower. Like obviously stock market, crypto, like none of the stuff is 100% guaranteed where it's gonna go, what it's gonna do. I just do the best probabilities, bet on the best options. Let's see, where's Bitcoin? Oh, it turned to 12 o'clock. That's why the flipping chart changed. Like it's already like a new day. That's why see everything's starting from scratch. The movement. Yeah, exactly. Also depends on where you're at in life for sure. For sure. I mean, like Bitcoin is kind of easy for the short term. It may go down some more. Uh, but for the long term, I think like I like most likely potentially is gonna go up. Like from what I see it doing, I see it potentially going to 150,000 to $200,000 a coin in like 1.5, maybe 2 years. I could see it potentially doing that. But like short term, it could do a dip. It could go even lower. It's part of the whole like stock market and all that weird stuff. It just does its own thing. Long term, I think it'll go up quite a bit. The freaking cheaper has me down 15K. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but that's just from inflation, not because it's actually valuable. Yes, I will. Yes, I will wait a little more. Unless you have your opinion. Okay, let's see. So everything's kind of. Let's see what Shiba's doing. So it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, I could click on the live movement. So it's kind of moving slowly a little bit. Let's see what else did I want to look at. Maybe I could take a look at. Let's see. Maybe I want to see what Tesla's doing. Tesla's starting to move up overnight. That's nice. I don't have much Tesla. I got like over $500 on that one. Yeah, I know, right? It didn't it? Bounce back, but that was interesting. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. That's funny. Only strong hands will make it. For sure, strong hands for sure will make it. That's for sure. The King Midas uh, is a perfect time to buy Tesla. How much Bitcoin you're holding? Me personally, I don't have much Bitcoin right now. Let me see. I got under $100 worth of Bitcoin. Not much, like I said. Like I recently sold out at a profit, and I started to reaccumulate. right here. So see, right now I don't have much. I have $93.93 down in the position, but like I had more recently. I sold and started to reaccumulate. So especially if it's gonna dip lower, I'll probably get some more of it, you know. But for now, it's just I don't have much into it. But there's a chance that it could still dip lower a little bit. If it does, I could just add more on the dip. Hopefully, there's no fire sale on it. I know, right? For sure. This crypto cycle stands apart. Institutional ETF inflows are changing the game and stay strong. Only the true believers will make it. Yep, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. The lower it drops, the more margin calls will be executed and stop losses, which is gonna push it lower. For sure, for sure. I see. Is a perfect time to buy Tesla? Well, like on the Tesla thingy, what do you call it? I don't have too much of it. Like I started to accumulate the Tesla shares themselves. Let's see. So I don't have too much of it, but I have more of the leverage play. See of this one, I only have like $542 worth of this one, and I'm down in the position. I'm bullish long term on it. Short term, I think it still could dip some more. You know, right now that it's up, it's like not a big jump. I have more of the TSLL, the Tesla leveraged. So I have a lot of this one. Not a lot, but more than a normal Tesla. I got 150 shares, so $2,453 worth. And on top of that, I have like a cash secured put on it where, you know, I get to collect the premium to get into the stock for a discount. So I got that one. So I should collect the premiums. I'm down on it right now short term, but like if I stay in it, should collect that $715 premium from that contract. So that should be pretty decent. Hit the trade button. Let's see how much your options are. Oh, hit the trade on the Tesla. Which one do you want me to hit the trade on the Tesla? WTF? I trying to say I subscribe to your channel. Oh, oh. I tried paying it easy to make your account bigger. I used to rob the Spanish keyboard issues. Then that's funny. Está bien, yo puedo hablar español también. Podemos hablar español aquí, podemos hablar ruso, я могу говорить по-русски. You know, like we could communicate in any language, you know, it doesn't matter. I speak a lot of languages, so uh, either or works for me. Like it doesn't matter. Explain more on options. Okay, I could teach. Puedo explicar cosas muy fácil. I could explain like one of the most simplest things here in options. I could show you the one of the easiest, the safest trades to do in options. Like I keep on showing that one to people. Like I actually do some of those live right now. Like market's closed, so I can't do it, but I could show an example. For example, on the SoFi, I could go to trade options, go to this one. Buying options, like it's risky. You could lose all your money. Like if it doesn't go your way, it'll just vanish. All your money disappear. But if you sell, for example, sell a put, in this case, you're trying to get into a stock for a discount and you're getting paid doing so. For example, if you click on this one, sell put, one contract. So for example, like if the SoFi stock doesn't reach $26 by the end of the week, you're gonna collect this money over here, $76. That's your premium, your profit you can collect. But you need to have a collateral of to be able to buy 100 shares of the stock for $26 a share. So if it does reach that price, you're gonna Robinhood's gonna buy 100 shares of this stock for you for $26 a share, and on top of that, you get to collect this premium, this like your money take home money. And the max loss means that like the most you could lose out of that is this number here. That's if the company goes to pretty much zero, goes bankrupt. That's where you could lose all the money, which is highly unlikely. So in this case, you're doing better than a stock purchaser because over here, at least if the person that buys the shares without the contract, they lose everything. In this case, you at least get the premium that's left over from this. So it's one of the safest trades to do. Like something like this, like I do a lot of this type of trades, and you like it's just if you're doing that on a good company, it's like almost impossible like to lose. Like on a good company that keeps on kind of slowly going up is just a easy way to make passive money, which I kind of do a lot of this trade here. You speak Arabic? Salam. and and oh, so this is cool. Yeah, this is you speak Moroccan language. I have questions. Why Robinhood don't let me trade options? Did I need amount big or not matter amount? I do all the things here. I buy calls. I sell calls. I buy puts. I sell puts. I'm just kind of showing what's one of the safest things to do. So for this one, you need to have enough money to be able to buy 100 shares of a stock. And right now, market's not open. So like I'm just kind of showing example. You could do this trade. It'll be queued in for market open, but for me, I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would wait for market to open to do trades. This is just an example. I'm not showing like to do this trade. I'm not saying to do that. This is just an example of the type of trades that I do. You know. But right now, like I don't like to do it when market's not open. So, for example, in a week you could collect this money by doing this trade, but you need to have enough money to be able to buy 100 shares of the of SoFi. It costs $26 a share. But then you need to have enough money to be able to buy the 100 shares if it goes to that price. At the same time, you collect this premium for getting into the stock at a discount type deal. So yeah, like I do a lot of the put sells, but like I said, I also do all kinds of other trades. But this is just one of the easy, basic examples that I showed on some of the trades that I do. Because I'm currently in some of those trades. Like, let me see the. Let's see. Like this is one of the ones. Like this is the sell put. See, I'm selling the put on the TSLL. It's currently down a little bit, but it's not bad. The premium that I should collect on that one is $715. That's the free money I should get to be able to get into the stock for that price. And because I'm collecting that big of a premium, that money they should pay me. But the date's kind of taking a while. But it doesn't matter if it goes like the opposite way, where it goes up, I could just sell at a profit faster, collect most of the premium faster. And my break even price on that one is 1360 with this call option. So break even price 1360, and right now it's 1632. So if you look at it that way, I'm still ahead on this option because it didn't get to the break even part. So I'm still doing pretty good on that one. That's like one of the examples that I like, one of the contracts that I showed that I'm in, one of the contracts that I showed how to do. Trying to just absorb as much as possible so I can return to USA next year and start doing everything again. Oh, nice, nice. I got $14 now. I W 20 maybe this week get broken to 50. Thursday always stocks went up more. Nice, nice. Yeah, for sure. So you're mainly sell puts. Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of trades, a whole bunch of different deals. Like definitely options. Like they could be one of the riskiest things because if you buy calls, buy puts, and if it doesn't go your way, all that money expires worthless. You lose. You could lose all of it. If you sell calls, if you sell puts, you pretty much get to collect premiums. So pretty much get paid free money by getting into a stock for a cheaper price, like getting a stock for a cheaper price, or when you're selling a call, like covered call, that you're collecting money to sell a stock, potentially sell a stock at a profit and collect money doing so, like the premiums. You know, it's kind of like you're the insurance company for the stock market for the people that are on the other side of the trade. No, I didn't use stock scanner. UNH United Health is going up. Let's see how much gold went up. Let's see, GLD. So gold's still doing good. For the 1 week, it's down a little bit, but in general, it's trying to move up. Oh, I'm glad that you're happy that you found me. Over 4K, Genghis Chain. Silver 5150. Yeah, like I don't have much in this one, but like yeah, I think something like that. Silver, let me see silver. I have both gold and silver. Let's see, not the futures, but the normal silver, the silver trust. So right here it's going for 46.51, and I don't have a lot of it. See, I got $30.27 worth of it. But recently I had a whole bunch more. I had a lot of silver. I had a lot of gold. I sold it when it was like way up higher. Sold it at a profit, and I started to buy in like dollar cost average as it was going back lower, a little bit at a time. I started buying more. Explain compound interest stock accounts. I'm not sure by what you mean. Explain compound interest stock accounts. Compound interest, that means like if you wanna, I'm guessing from what you mean is having an account that pays that you have ETFs or companies that pay interest, and if you keep on adding to them and the interest dividends, you reinvest those into the same ETFs or dividends, and it keeps on compounding and multiplying and growing faster and faster. Uh, that's kind of like what it means by compound dividend type stuff. You know, you keep on adding to it, to the dividend stocks or dividend ETFs, that keeps on growing. The dividends that you get from those ETFs or in those companies, they get reinvested back into those ETFs or stocks, into those companies, and keeps on multiplying faster and faster. You know, the more you keep at it, the more it'll grow faster. You know. Do I have SPYD? I don't think I have it. Let me see. I could check it. Have you invested before? SPYD. Let's see. SPYD. Yeah, looks like I don't have that one. SPYD. So this one pays the 30-day yield for like pretty decent one. But yeah, I don't have that one right now. I think I may have used to have it or something, but I don't have it right now. This is like a good one just to like buy and hold and like reinvest dividends and stuff like that. But like I don't have that one. I could probably add it to my watch list. So the slums finest. Like you're asking, have you invested before? Are you asking me that, or who are you asking? It's a funny question. Let's see how SoFi is doing. So SoFi is still moving down a little bit. I got a whole bunch of shares and invested into SoFi. Probably keep on adding a little bit to that one. Looks like I have one more queued order to get into that one. Compound interest stock, like which stock exactly of the compound interest stock are you talking about there, Slums Finest? Let's see, I should ask if I should maybe get some more SoFi. Let me see. Should I get some more SoFi stock? Let's see what it says. Should I get some more SoFi stock? Okay, for right now it said no, because I think I got already enough of it for right now, so I guess I will wait on that one, because I already got one too many of it. So I have to hold off on that one for a little bit. Just fine. Okay, let's see. Looks like Lyft is trying to move upwards. I have a couple of queued orders for that one. Maybe I'll add a little bit to that one. Maybe add like $3. Actually, before I do that, I'll ask the paper. Like maybe it doesn't want me to buy. Let's see. Should I get some more Lyft stock? See what it says. Okay, so it doesn't want me to. So I gotta. Good thing I didn't do that because it said no. So I gotta retract that one. It flipping said no on that one, so I gotta go exit out of it. I gotta go. I can't buy it right now because it said no. I'll see if any of them. If I'm not sure which ones you're talking about, then that means I probably didn't invest in them. That's what I would say. I'm just plugging in my phone right now because it's almost fully dead. And when I throw the paper, I gotta unplug the phone. But yeah, like let's see. Sell it all. That might be a good idea, right? Just all of it, just sell it. That's funny. Looks like the TSLL is starting to move up a little bit. Looks pretty up, 0.18%. Not too bad. Let me see, maybe I should go check on the crypto stuff here for a little bit. Zora looks like it's green. I don't have much of that one at all, but yeah. The RSI and the EMA and GGA all giving warning signs. Oh wow. Like What stocks do you prefer for beginners looking to gain? This is Robinhood app. I'm using Robinhood app. Let's see. Well, like right here, like what I'm doing, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I can't say what to buy, hold, or sell or whatever. Uh, I'm just doing my own trades and planning my own trades. But like, if I could help somebody, I could, with somebody. Well, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. But you could see the stuff I got. Doesn't mean what I got. That doesn't mean that you need to get the same things or anything like that. Not even close. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. But these are the ones I have a lot of. I got a lot of SoFi. I got a lot of the NVTS. Got a lot of Lyft. Trying to get a lot more Lyft. I got Tesla. I'm bullish on Tesla for the long run. So like gold and silver, I started to reaccumulate. Like just the basic stuff. I could show you what I got, but I'm not a financial advisor. I can't say what to buy, hold, sell, anything like that. I'm just kind of doing my own trades and planning out my own trades and stuff like that, trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, right now it's down. Like right now it's 36K, but like it used to be higher. It used to be like over 40K. Right now the market's down. So, but the thing is, it's unrealized, but the money that I make right here, it's a little bit higher. See, this is the realized profit and loss. See what I sell at a profit. See, for the 1 week, it's not much, $291. It used to be higher. For the 1 month take home profits, it's $2,866.99. And then these are the trades that equals up to that right here. All of these trades, they equal up to the 1 month of trading that I did. That equals up to that. Oh, the Maslow guy. He hopped in here for a little bit, and then like he wasn't here for too long. Then looks like he left. So I don't know. He's not here right now. Yeah, it's not much. Like a little over 2K. That's in a month. So like the 3 months, it's 6,547. Year to date, like you can see from where I started trading like this. What I'm doing from April. See April 3 over there from that one line where it starts. Because before it's like nothing. I didn't do anything. But I started trading on Robinhood this year in April. So from April till right now, it's like $7,947. Because before I was like mainly trading on Webull, learning how to trade on that thingy, made some profits. Then I switched to this one. Yeah, it's nothing big or anything, but still something better than nothing for sure. A little bit. You're a pro, huh? No, I'm not a pro. Like I do other work during the day. I do construction work during the day. Well, I like them both. I still have Webull and I have Mumu, but like I trade mostly on Robinhood. It's because when I trade options, I like the options better because like you could customize the option legs better, like the poor man's covered calls, the PMCC, the diagonal trades. You could make it more customizable to where you could squeeze the most max potential out of it. Like you could just adjust it better towards towards the better odds, towards the better favor type deal. Like I like the options, like they're more customizable options trades on this. That's why I do more of the trades on the Robinhood right now. Yeah, I don't know what the stock market's gonna do today, but like a lot of the crypto looks like it's starting to move up. At least it did for a little bit. Doge is moving up, Bitcoin's moving up a little bit, Ethereum's moving up a little bit, Shiba's moving up a little bit, XRP is down a little bit, Solana's moving up, Azor is moving up. Oh, thanks for the subscribe there, Lion One Global. Okay, I know everything. Got their ups and downs. I'm on Fidelity for DIBID for dividend and my Roth, ECT, etc. Left Robin for Webull and Kraken crypto on Coinbase. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I have Coinbase. I don't use that one much, but I do have it, and I have Crypto.com. But I also have like I still use Webull. I still like that brokerage. I still use it. I just have less money on there, and I have Moomoo. Oh, I also use that one, but like I don't have much on there. But I do use it, and I like it. Though, like those are pretty good trading apps, pretty good brokerages. But like the reason why I'm using the Robinhood, like I said, like the option trades are more customizable for me. So, but yeah, I like them all. They're all pretty decent. Well, let me see. But yeah, I had weird issues with the open thingy. Like, see when I click on open, like this is like I got like the covered call option on this. Look at that. Like they're give me a warning. You can close out your position in this option, but you can't sell additional contracts. So they're so stupid. They don't want me to sell contracts on their thing because they know I'm collecting premiums on their company. Like I think in general the open door, whatever this thing is, I think is kind of fraudulent. It doesn't want people to collect money on the selling calls, which I had like a lot of issues with their contracts things. They like at one point they got rid of the whole options thing. Like today when I tried to do options, like they fully the options tab it wasn't there. Like they got rid of it. It's so weird. Double tap. What happens if your stock rises and you are not watching? Does it auto sell for you? Or if you miss the time frame to sell? Also, one stock drops, how do you get alerts to buy? Well, like you could set alerts or like take profit, stop loss. You could set all that up. Like on here, you could set it all up. If you want to. Is that really through that company or is the Robinhood doing that limit? Let's see, is that really through that company or is the Robinhood doing that limit? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but like for example, like if you have a stock, let me see, let me see if I can show an example. You could do a stop loss if you want to get out of the trade, but if you want to take profit, that's an option. I'll go trade. So if you want to sell, because I got a whole bunch of shares, you could click on, let's see, limit order, trade now, trailing stop order. Like you could do a whole bunch of orders where it like reaches your price, and you could sell out of it, sell in tax lots, sell in shares, sell in dollars, conditional orders, limit orders. Like you could do it where it reaches a certain price that you want it to reach, and it'll sell at that price. Trailing stop order. If you want to, you could make a trailing stop order. Like right now that I have shares in it, you could click on set a thing to where like a percent or dollar amount that'll keep on going up. Then when it starts going down, it'll stop you at a profit. It's not gonna let it continue going down. So you could play around. There's a whole bunch of different stuff that you could do. That's just with shares. With the options, there's different options too. So this is just kind of quickly showing what kind of stuff they have on here. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different stuff you could do on here. Well, yeah, I have a whole bunch of SoFi shares. I got 224 shares of this one. Like over 5,000, close to $6,000 worth. I mean, right now it's down. Like once it's up, it's gonna be over $6,000 worth. And then I got like two buys of the two leaps options on that one. So yeah, I got a whole bunch tied up just into the SoFi thing. Yeah, it's not that hard to learn. There's like so much stuff. There's like a lot of videos on YouTube. You know, you could learn from YouTube. Just search how to trade options. How to like you could like search like the wheel strategy. You could search selling calls, selling puts. You could search that. Those are one of the safest things. Like I sometimes show how to do it on here live, but there's videos out there that explain everything. Like you could literally learn everything just from the videos. There's so much information right now. Like it's one of the easiest times to actually learn a lot and pretty much do whatever the hell you want to do. Like so much information, so much knowledge out there. All you have to do is just go and take it, grab it. It's available. It's all there, waiting for you to claim it. Oh, what is going on with SoFi? Well, the market dipped, and SoFi dipped along with it. Right now, it's starting to go up. I'm not sure if it's like a trap or not, but like because the market went down, SoFi went down. For me, it doesn't matter. I keep on adding to it. Like you see, I have one more queued order to get some more of it. But like it's a short term thing. For the long run, I think SoFi will go up. But for right now, it's kind of down. I just want to invest in the best stocks and have them auto sell or auto stop when it drops. Oh, I see, I see. But yeah, you could do that. Just take profit, stop loss. You could set all that up, and then like not have to worry about it. Let's see how Walmart's doing. Walmart's going up overnight a little bit. I want to check Nvidia because Nvidia's earnings gonna be after market close today. Looks like excuse me, sorry, I'm yawning. Tired, working like crazy, then trading like crazy at night. But anyways, the Nvidia stock looks like it's heading upward during overnight hours, which is kind of nice. I don't have much in it. See right here, I have $25 worth of it, but then I have a leaps option, like a call option that expires over a year out, January 15, 2027. I'm currently down on it. When I just opened it, I was actually ahead. I was in a profit, but right now it's down, obviously, because everything went down. But I guess we'll see what happens, after the earnings, after the market close. And thanks for being patient and interactive. It's 2:33 a.m. right now in Jalisco, so I'm gonna try to sleep. I have to wake up in 4 hours. Gracias por tu tiempo. Oh, you're welcome. De nada. Muchas gracias para tu paciencia también. Todo está bien. Que buenas noches. Have a good night. Looks like Uber is heading up towards the upside a little bit. Let's see. UNH at cheap price now? Yeah, I think so. Let me see. $313. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good discount compared to like where it like recently was. Let's see. 377. It fell from there. So yeah, eventually I think it eventually will go back up there. Let's see, like even fell higher. 340 something. Yeah, I think eventually it'll go back up there, like to even these areas. 381. So yeah, I think it's a for sure discount right now. Yeah, it's in the lower part of the Bollinger Band on the 3 month, so I think it should be moving up here shortly. It looks pretty decent. Let's see, I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have like a tiny bit of it, and I have it on my watch list. But yeah, that one looks like a pretty decent play. Because of the case, people don't want the risk, but it makes a lot of money. Oh, for sure. The UNH thing, for sure, it makes very good money. Like that's a for sure very good company right there. For sure, for sure. Okay, but let's see. I'm going to sleep, guys, right now. Have a good night. I gotta work in the morning. I'll be back here maybe tomorrow.